Ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Okay, la 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 la. Testing volume, la 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 la. No.
Okay, I have no idea about stream delay, but I'm just saying something to listen to myself.
Yes, yes. I should probably start and shoot a little bit.
Okay, I unmuted you in Discord, and it seems like I could make myself quieter a little bit.
I mean, I could make it quieter.
Or you could make me quieter, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
And you could like raise overall volume.
Okay, I'm
like
gonna...
it more or less on the same level, with me being a little loud, but it's all kind of quiet overall.
Okay, now I just have to remember where to actually change your volume on Discord though.
Just click on my face.
Yeah, I was clicking on your face in the wrong place. Okay, 25, it was 30 something, let's make it 25. Overall volume, I actually have, I guess, well, the problem is my mic here is like 0 dB, which is maximum, I guess. I can only decrease it in OBS, I don't know. It was on plus something, but I touched the slider and now it's maxed at 0 and I don't know how to increase it. Properties, there's just nothing in the properties whatsoever. I could probably tweak voice meter a little bit. I don't know if I want to touch voice. You know what? It's fine. People will listen to it in headphones if they want. Let me actually see if chat is displaying. Okay, yeah, in OBS I can see your little cat face. YouTube, my stream already froze, but who cares about that? Yeah, I guess it will be quieter than the previous streams because I fucked up the mic volume and then I had to lower the game volume to compensate. I have no idea how I put it to like more than it maxes out, or you know, OBS. Did you ever do that at any point? Do you know how to do that?
What, in OBS?
Yeah, this like mixer window here part where the you can see the audio levels and such, and the slider to the right.
Okay, let me
max at 0.
actually open OBS and look at it.
Yeah, you can see there's filters. Filters is my noise stuff, which I don't want to touch either, because I'm afraid of messing things up further than just slightly volume.
Okay, what exactly are you looking at?
Okay, actually I will just push this into the monitor that I'm sharing to you via Discord.
Okay.
This thing here. This used to
is
say...
this Studio?
Maybe?
I have no idea about Studio.
Oh. Because this used to say like plus 5.6 or something, I think. I don't actually know how to... does it show up? No, it doesn't show up on OBS itself. I don't know how to increase it further than that. I forgot how I did it more like. I knew at some point. Which is kind of unfortunate. I feel like I changed numbers somewhere else and it reflected in here somehow. You know what? I can talk louder or something. Let's just go ahead and play, because I don't want to play this game. I don't know why.
Before we do anything,
oh,
this is the original Aliens TC, right?
I think, yeah.
For the DOS Doom.
There is a newer version remake recently come out, but I haven't downloaded that yet because no warriorship, just also hello, just figuring stuff out. My first in a while time trying to stream Doom again, and the volume stuff needed to be adjusted and figured out. But yeah, there is a newer version that has apparently some extra buttons for extra actions that I didn't want to just mess around with that, like smart gun modes. I don't think this TC has any of that, so I opted to play this. I don't know why I'm in a very Aliens mood lately. Actually, I've been for a long while. I've played some Aliens games, even Aliens vs Predator, more like. And now I have downloaded, well, in addition to the thing that I wanted to stream, which is Ashes 2063, I downloaded Aliens TC repackaged, so it's easier to launch properly with everything working, because it was like 7 WOD files in a row originally. And I downloaded Aliens Colonial Marines WOD as well, which I've seen a review
Is this the one that you showed me?
I forget what I showed you even. Could have been. Could have been.
I don't know. Was it like a recent thing? Like we were watching a review of it and like talking about it.
I think the only thing I remember us watching a review of and talking was just Ashes.
Okay then.
But the Aliens thing is also reviewed by Icarus Leaves, and he reviewed this Aliens Colonial Marines and also some other Aliens, the Ultimate Doom thing, which just replaces all the enemies with aliens, but levels are all the same. And textures, I guess, replace some textures, but who cares about that? But yeah, the new version, I'm not worshipped. I'm not playing the new version. I just know it exists. I didn't want to play it because I haven't seen anything of it. I've seen this and the other one in the review videos and stuff, so I kind of at least know what to expect. And as I said, then I read on ModDB or whatever it's actually, I keep forgetting how that's spelled. There is a bunch of like scripts in there, new actions, new buttons, and I couldn't be asked right now to learn all that, figure it out. So I decided to play the simpler version, the old one. Okay, I think we're ready. Never mind that it's slightly quieter than before. Whoop. Let's get the actual title pick here. There we go. An alien, I see an egg, the power loader, which I think might be in this game as a chainsaw of some sort. Anyway, I haven't actually seen the bonus level, whatever this is. I've only looked at the first, I don't know if I should be playing on Ultra Violence, but I will. I've only looked at this area here, because I wanted to, I forgot where my camera is now, because it used to be there.
This is for Doom 1?
Yes, Doom 1. Because it released like a week after Doom 2, I think. It says on the MODDB page that, or somewhere else, I may have just read it somewhere else just now, but when Doom 2 came out, because this came out just after it, there was more discussion of this than of Doom 2 for a while. But yeah, I want to play the remake as well, but after I've played this, so we'll figure it. Well, I'll figure it out at some point later. I adore these little Godzilla heads that are meant to be rocks, I guess. It's kind of giant sprite. But yeah, so these things, the landing beacons, were just, you know, the evil eye above a candle from Doom, and I figured that's probably not meant to be in an Aliens themed TC. So the only thing I did is I pressed this button, and I looked down there, didn't see anything else out of order, so I decided to look up a walkthrough of this to see if the eyes were actually there. And I only saw this in the walkthrough, this very room. I saw that the beacons were there instead of the eyes, and I figured, yes, I got to fix this. So I fixed it, and now everything's right. So beyond this opening shot area, and I think I also, at some point, for some reason, ran here and opened this door, and just kind of looked in here, yeah. So this is everything I've seen, well, apart from, you know, Icarus Leaves this review, which I know only, I like his reviews. He does well not to spoil everything completely, especially if you watched it a while back like I did, because at this point I don't remember much apart from just the overall impression. So where should I go? Should I go down this place, or should I go through? I'm leaning towards the door because it's not a point of no return, you know. I kind of allergic to points of no return. Then again, there are lifts. Maybe it's all okay. Functions map. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I actually have very little experience running mods for like big Z-Doom, GZ-Doom mods with lots of custom stuff. Unloved maybe, but I don't think it actually had like news.
I don't think Unloved had anything custom.
Yeah, well, I mean, it
like
had scripts.
Controls.
It had scripts in it, but yeah, probably no controls. I don't think I've played a Doom mod that like really altered the gameplay in any way, the weapons or your abilities or anything. I can't think of anything. I don't think Cheogshus altered anything, just said new enemies. And DTST didn't alter anything. So yeah, I have very little experience with running like big ass mods for Dooms. That's strange noises. I think the strange noise is the door closing, isn't it? Or the bird of some sort.
Is there like some kind of story involved? Is it connected to the movies somehow?
You got me. I don't think there was even a readme file in the zip, so I got nothing. This doesn't tell me anything. I think it's just a generic, hey, space base with aliens in it. Oh well, I mean, yeah, I got the joke part, but I thought that there was actually a strange noise. You know, I think this uses the PlayStation Doom music, because there's a what PX something PSX Doom music that you load with this optionally, and so this might be just PlayStation music, and I haven't heard it before. I have heard Doom 64 music, which is similar in style, same composer. Do these explode? Oh, they start leaking. That's cool. So the thing that I keep hearing to be like a actually, or it just might be part of a door opening sound. You know, there's this like little bird sound.
Why is there a wood on the bottom of the steel door?
I don't know. I think it's meant to be just something that's brown, just some cover. Yeah, there's definitely a bird sound included in the door opening. Also, what are my weapons? This was actually a pistol. For some
What
reason,
the hell is like the armor sprite?
well, it actually
What
does
the
look
shit
like
is
the
this?
alien's armor. The helmet with the little flashlight on it and all. The armor. Okay, that's a big
Kinda
armor.
looks goofy.
Yeah, well, I mean, Doom Sprite edits usually do look goofy. I don't know if I should pick up the red suits, because I don't know what they are in this mod. They might be temporary, like original Doom, but who knows. I'm not gonna touch it for now. Okay. Okay, this is where I entered. So I don't know. I don't think there is a story to this. I think this is one of those like first Alien vs Predator. I don't know if the Marine campaign had any story to it. It's like, hey, you woke up after shit's went down. Everyone left for some reason.
Well, I think it at least took place in some like actual locations from the movie.
Yeah, I think it. I haven't actually seen the movies in a while. I've only seen, I think, the first two movies. Actually, the first three movies I've only seen once, and for some reason I've seen Resurrection twice at least.
Looks like it's from small arms fire.
Okay. Something small arms fire. Secret, huh? Well, I think this might be tagged secret just so it has all secrets or something. I don't know. Maybe I should. Is there? I wonder. Can I disable the secret notification somewhere in here? Gameplay option. Oh, there's so many.
Well,
options.
at least it doesn't say "fuck me sideways."
I forgot. What did it say this time? I forget.
I think it just said the secret is revealed, like usual.
Cool. I guess I didn't bother changing when I downloaded new GZ Doom. Okay, so did I skip over any sort of secret thing here? I don't see anything about secrets.
Is it really important?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it could take me out of the atmosphere sometimes when I just go into an arbitrary room and it says, hey, secret revealed. Okay, this doesn't open. But yeah, so I think the Alien vs Predator games just use names that we heard in the movies. I don't actually know if they took place in the same areas. Could have been, I don't know. Not a aliens lore expert. I don't know. Yeah, like this could get slightly annoying. Also, this is impenetrable. Cannot walk through here. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna move my best so you can see the whole chat. I'm limiting, like I don't have vertical mouse look, but I've got purely horizontal mouse look. I mean this thing was also, I should do the thing. Do the thing, where is it? Display maybe? Where are the auto
There
map?
was literally auto map options.
Oh, I skipped it over. I just want traditional Doom. And I think that, yeah, this already works like the SNES Doom where the map rotates around you. What was I saying? About aiming, right. So I think this came out when you were expected to not actually even use mouse.
Well, you know, you were kinda expected to use mouse in freaking Wolfenstein.
I don't know, I mean, I think like back in the day, many people didn't use the mouse for the Dooms. For some reason I have this impression.
Hello, Luis.
Hello, Luis. Also, Touchdown, we've recently gotten back to chatting over Doom World personal messages, and he said he played Doom 2 without mouse look of any sort, even horizontal, and pistol starting every map, which I don't think is something I have done, at least the pistol starting part. And he said it was like a whole new game, and recommended I do it, or at least I took it as a recommendation.
Well, I don't know.
As an implicit.
It's not really that different.
Well,
if you put strafe on WASD and turn on like arrow keys, it's not really all that different in my opinion. I played like this before.
I've played Doom 2 in name only, using only keyboard, I believe. Actually, I have switched to only keyboard right now. I don't remember what button my shooting is. Control. That's not very handy. You know what? No, I'll stick to horizontal auto aim using the mouse. Auto aim? What? A horizontal mouse. Okay, so in the meantime,
no, he's not. But maybe it's a good idea to actually call him. Or notify him.
I don't know. I actually haven't checked Doom World Day, but I did in my reply to his message. I did say that I was going to stream Ashes. Just mentioned it.
Well, I'm just gonna write him on Steam.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, I'm just looking for where I could possibly go, because I guess this is... No, this was... Oh, this was an elevator that I didn't take. Right. Missing blue key. I don't remember, Luis, but I think I only...
Check those corners.
I've not used my webcam since the Alien vs Predator streams, and I decided, what the hell, I might get spooked, and this is the only reason to ever use webcam. So
yeah, it's Spooktober.
Also,
mod is appropriate.
Also, this is a new webcam, which offers, as you can see, I don't remember how my old one worked, but this one definitely should have a higher frame rate or refresh rate or whatever you call it, and better quality if it was ever, you know, blown up more than just a little corner in the screen. Okay, I don't know how much I want to go in there. Oh, god damn it, this... I really... You know, Hippocat, maybe you can look up on Google how to disable the secret notification in GZ Doom.
Alright, I'll get to it.
Because I would dearly like to get rid of this giant loud thing that screams at me when I walk into rooms that aren't actually hidden in any way. What? What did he say? I kinda missed it. Oh well. Something about tight people, I think. Okay, this is blue. Right, makes sense. Can I walk off here? No, I cannot. I wonder if there was meant to be a... I don't know how I feel about this door opening on its own. But I don't know if there was meant to be a railing texture there that like got shifted down because ZDoom operates with lower run... What's the term? Whatever, with some texture alignment vertically differently. Here is the blue keycard. This reminds me of the beginning of Alien vs Predator 2, where for the longest time you just walk around and press buttons and nothing happens. Okay, wait, where was the nearest blue door? Was
Antroid.
Right. What?
Try this. Options, HUD options, message options, secret notification.
Show okay.
Is there such a thing?
Show secret notifications. Yes, thank you. I don't think I would have. Well, I mean, HUD is sensible, but I don't know if I thought about this as a message.
The fun part is there is a 3-minute video on YouTube how to disable this. But the entire information that you need is one line in the description of the video.
Also, yellow is GZDoom, the new one that replaces ZDoom completely. ZDoom is now, what's the word? I forget. It's not being produced anymore because they combined everything.
Obsolete?
Yeah. I think there was some other word like discontinued, maybe.
Discontinued.
Yeah. Basically, GZDoom now includes proper software rendering as an option, so I'm all for it. I actually helped solve a bug. I think I might have told this before with like the sky height or some sort, which I discovered because I was using sky transfer wildly. Keep something open. But okay. Finish our sweep, okay. This is very dark. At least I'm now not using a horrible monitor and I can afford to play in the dark. Or better than that, I'm using a proper webcam, so for that reason as well I can afford to play in the dark. Flammable.
Sir, this place is dead. Whatever happened here, I think we missed it.
Okay, whatever happened, you missed it. Oh, am I meant to be a part of a group? There was a additional WOD that I could have included. Something about spawning co-op Marines, but I decided against it because it was said to be optional and I don't want to have any like weird Doom bots running around. Yeah, the volume is a bit low for everything, Luis, but you'll just have to crank it up because I'm not sure how to raise it without permanently screwing up everything else that I know. Okay, before I press that switch, I'm gonna go open a bunch of blue doors all over the place. Maybe I could just do a little bit of raise in voice meter. A, B, virtual loud, blah blah blah. 12 is the highest can go. I guess I mean 2 decibels is better than nothing. I don't know what it just did, but I'm equalizer. I could raise this as well. Blah blah blah. Is it any louder for anyone?
Sounds about the same to me.
Oh well. This is all I was willing to do. Okay. Actually, I think the game is louder for me here. So I guess something worked. Very noticeable. Well, you know what, I can crank it up to 12. Now the game is hell loud for me, so I'm gonna get even more spooked. Awesome. Where am I in all this? Hello, Hazmati. Yeah.
Hello.
Holy shit, Hippocat, you are loud now. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with voice meter. No. No, I'm not having this. I'm just gonna crank it down to like 4 maybe. Screw that. I don't want to get spooked by Hippocat more than aliens. Okay, so this just kinda loops back on everything. I don't see any additional doors that I can now open. So let's go press the switch, shall we? Ooh, computer terminal. That makes sense. This might just be the level exit for all we know. It could be like the intro. No enemy level here.
Well, it does say monsters 0 out of 0.
Oh, right. Yeah. Kinda wanna hide the... Is it in here? Can I show monster counts off? I'm gonna just remove those counters because I don't want to get information like that. Hazmatia, this is the famous Aliens Total Conversion, which I think is like the first total conversion for Doom or something. Came out right just after Doom 2 did. Landing pads, security area. Some. Okay, the colonists. Atmospheric processor. Nice. Also, yeah, quick saves. I should probably at least remember to quick save a little bit sometimes. Okay, this is a barricade of some sort. Let's go. Yellow key. Yellow.
By the way, did you ever find a blue key in the previous level?
Yeah, I did. A bunch of those doors I was opening at the end, there was blue key doors. I don't know how to describe where I found it, but I found it somewhere in there. Okay, so there's the pulse rifle. I guess the shotguns were in the Predator game, so I guess they are part of the arsenal. Smart gun, more ammo. This is... I'm wondering if also let's... Oh, okay, so vacuum evasive. It's like to walk in space. I don't know if there's gonna be space on the moon here. So, well, I mean, I'm gonna leave the rest of them in there. What did I want to say? I don't remember what I wanted to say. Whatever. Must not have been important. Oh, seems like maybe the ammo and stuff situation in this game could be of a sort where you find a bunch in a storeroom and then nothing for a long time. That's an interesting change from the usual Doom, you know, search in every corner thing. And I think it's close to how the Endless Predator games played. I've never played any other Alien games, I don't think. I'm meaning to play Isolation. And honestly, part of me kind of wants to play Colonial Marines. Because I can be very, you know, what's the word? Not picky when it comes to games if I enjoy the atmosphere. If the gameplay is shit, I might actually like completely ignore that aspect of it. You know what, Smart Gun
I played it.
Much.
I don't remember how I felt about it. I didn't hate it, but there was some stuff that I didn't like. Like they came up with new alien types, and some of them were silly.
Like what?
Like suicide exploding aliens or something like that.
Yeah, that's a bit silly. Well, I mean, they did employ some funky tactics in the Resurrection, like they killed one of their own to melt a hole in the floor. I could see... I mean, aliens aren't really set in stone. They can come from different species and change their physiology completely, so who knows, maybe there was an animal that did that and they just mutated. So yeah, I mean, Hazmati, the traditional part of Aliens games is that aliens don't show up immediately. So that's part of the suspense. There's Wayland Yutani. So yeah, there's a bunch of like, there's Alien Trilogy, I think, an old game that's Doom-like in graphics. Some other Alien game on PlayStation that I haven't played. Okay, I've been here, this is the yellow, yes. And this is that staircase I didn't want to go down. Okay, whatever, I guess
Let's finish our sweep.
you already said that before.
Still Marines and we got a job to do.
But yeah, this is where I didn't go before. I aim to locate survivors or whatever.
Watch your fire and check your targets. Remember we're looking for civvies.
I'm gonna not go there right away. Don't mind. I'm gonna check this way down first. Oh, no, red key, interesting. Man, this door, I guess they're just closing behind me most of the time, but it's kind of annoying me.
Those corners.
I hope the face huggers don't kill you in one hit, because that was the worst. What's with the fucking doors? That was...
Maybe it's monsters opening doors.
Well, I'm thinking about monsters opening doors, yes. It could be cool if there was like an invisible monster might just open doors all over the place to freak you out. I think
Sounds like something you should put in shit haha.
I think there's just aliens behind the red door that have been awoken when I shot the eggs. But yeah, that was always like the most horrible part of Alien vs Predator games for me, that the face huggers just kill you. And they're tiny and you can miss them very easily. At least in Alien vs Predator, the last one, which I overall don't like as much. Yeah, hello. Well, I mean, they're dumb aliens, so actually they're not that scary. Because no one can fucking walk in these games in tight corridors. Aliens and demons in fighting. Well, I don't think there's demons left if I am loading everything correctly. Also, what the hell is going on with that? Wow, that's quite an interesting effect. Whatever. They also very well could have done the whole something. I think the weird glitch effect is because all of these sprites are like placed inside the wall partially. Yeah, so I'm wondering if they maybe did the motion tracker sound effect as like a you're being seen, like idle sound effect of the smaller enemies perhaps. Also, I appreciate how Doom textures work so well for alien textures just being recolored in green. Okay, there. No mercy for the fucking eggs, that's for sure. Man, I cannot keep looking at the chat. It's so far away from the game. Yeah, Hazmat. I mean, I streamed that one as well. Oh, yeah! Fucking hell, where did you come from? Oh. Well, that's handy. Can I move this one? I'm wondering if this is a glitch.
Just make sure you don't block yourself with this shit.
Yeah. I think it might be an artifact of, you know, GG Doom not reading all the flags and the hacked stuff exactly as old games would. Oh well, can I move this?
Should fight in PR boom.
I probably should, to be honest, but I don't remember why I never play anything but GG Doom. Yeah, so I did stream the marine missions of also the this is where that alien came from. I did stream the marine missions of Alien vs Predator Gold from Steam, and it's especially because, you know, aliens are infinite in that game and the level shit. No, smart gun, probably should leave it for later. The levels are fairly convoluted, at least they start to be, from like level 2 or 3, and the aliens are infinite. There's the red key. Oh hey, they're imp. Okay, so in this game aliens aren't actually that scary because they are pretty slow as per Doom. Oh. Well, if it's just to exit, what's the point then? Maybe it's like a shortcut. Because I haven't seen a red door elsewhere, anywhere else. Yeah, one big plus also is that they probably don't hurt you when you kill them right in front of your face, because in the 2008, I think, game, if you use a shotgun on an alien, you're pretty much guaranteed to almost kill yourself, thanks to their acid spray. Hello, everyone. Yeah, my client facecam returned to tradition from my previous alien yikes streams. Blah 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 blah. I have no idea what 68 Jungle Gym is. Well, I'm apparently just explained it under there. So yeah, this is actually not as scary as it could have been because, you know, I wonder if the aliens actually are meant to be faster, but it is another value that is not being interpreted correctly by GZ Doom or something.
Can you like launch it with like first monsters?
Probably could. I wonder if I can just enable fast monsters through console. Part of me does kind of want to launch it with fast monsters now, just you know, save it, launch to fast monsters, hope the save game works. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Give me a second. I wonder what OBS is gonna. Just blackness. Okay, that's fine. So it's just fast. One word. Yes, fast monsters.
I'm looking it up.
Hopefully the load file is gonna work. Yeah, okay, it does. Let's see. Next alien is gonna demonstrate if this worked. Man, this is a maze, but I've been in parts of it. I don't think they're faster.
Try SD fast monsters
What?
in console.
What before fast monsters?
SV.
Ah, SV. The underscore, right, as well.
Yeah.
Oh, false then. Can I set it through the console?
Try it.
Okay, I just set it, I think. Well, should be fine. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah! Jesus. Maybe we should unset it.
Well, you wanted authentic aliens experience.
Yeah, that's closer to how aliens are. Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is a different take on aliens than isolation. Yeah, okay, so don't get stuck. Maybe I should just disable it right now because this seems like it's gonna be really problematic. But you know what? When I start,
Maybe you can switch skill to hurt me plenty.
you do take me for a hypocrite. I don't play on anything lower than you. I think I'll keep trying until I start dying horribly. Also, yeah, Hazmati, this is the thing that happens on Nightmare as well. I'm not playing this on fucking Nightmare though. Screw that. I could actually see myself playing this on Nightmare without fast monsters though. Cause yeah, but okay, these things. Cause responding aliens would make it a lot like in the spread. Okay, he just died. Oh, yes, I can't actually go here. Well, okay, alright, fine. So I just got the red key. Well, I mean, I mean it is an I only got the red key, not like just now, but you know what I mean. I've only got the red key. And
Probably it opens something else as well. You should have just taken the door.
Well, I mean, I took that door, but that door was just back into the rest of the hell where I've already been, and there was only yellow doors in there. I'm gonna just use the map and see where I might have missed. Yeah, this is much more effective. Jesus Christ. I hope I never encounter them in wide open spaces where they can actually move properly. Fuck that. Oh, this is... I guess you fall here if you want. This open? Yeah, this open. Well, I mean, I'm easily startled, I think. Sometimes. Okay. Bit by a demon, close enough. I think I'm just gonna go here immediately. Oh no, I need a thing that I don't have anymore. Bullets. This is actually pretty close because, like, if you don't have any room to run away, you are gonna get completely fucked. This is how aliens are. I don't know how fair it is now, but it's authentic at least. But in Fear, actually nothing was scary. Okay, I'm running back into the vent. Everyone knows the vents are the best place to hide from aliens. You know what, I think this is a bit ridiculous. Fucking die already.
I'm actually gonna go and check that hazmat, because that sounds too good to be true.
Maybe that's where the word came from, who knows. I'm gonna go look for the other clip. I don't remember where it was. This will also help. Here was, I think there was a yeah, facehugger in here. Still alive, and I nearly used all my bullets. Nice. Yeah, but the maybe smart gun is. Actually, there was nothing in there. Fuck it. That guy is not gonna be able to follow me. Someone's throwing fireballs there, by the sounds of it. Man, where the hell was that other?
Apparently that's true.
So you're saying Asmati
Wow,
is not
that's
a
cool.
liar. Okay, I'm gonna use all the ammo for this gun immediately, so... Drat. Drat and... Drat. Maybe there is some ammo somewhere.
So you copying this? Looks like hits from small arms fire.
Now people are dead, but at least I got some stuff. It's not all bad. I didn't mean the Dutch borrowed the word from English hazmat, I meant the other way around. Could have been. Okay, so where could I maybe find ammunition? I guess I could always just try to run back to the beginning, to the armory. Which I think is what I'm about to do anyway, because there doesn't seem to be much else to explore around here. Some of the stuff is a lie on the map. Now this gun is useless. Running out of ammo. It's never a good thing. As well, no, okay, this door is completely blocked. Fuck off! I appreciate that they get stuck. It helps me. Did it really happen, Hazma? I don't remember if it really happened all that much in actual Doom. Yellow key. And stuff.
Well, sometimes WODs do that for like labyrinths and such.
Yeah, the custom levels do, but I don't think actual Doom really did that a lot. This is a lift. Okay then. I'm just gonna check for... Why is my first instinct when I'm startled to scream yabba dabba do? I don't know. I haven't even watched Flintstones.
You did play the Flintstones game though.
That's fair. It does scream it in there at some points. Okay, I'm gonna go back because I think this goes back up. This might be yellow door. Yes. Gonna back off to the armory. And there's nothing here because I've taken everything. Well, shit. Is that a yellow door or have I just not been in here? Ooh, smart gun ammo. Man, the chat is moving faster than I ever expected. Let me read it. Names of countries. I accidentally said that, okay. How do streamers manage to read chat and not stop playing the game? This is a bit beyond my abilities. Okay, so there's that tunnel, which might just go to where the lifts go anyway, so I'm just gonna go here because it's easier to see aliens. But it's also easier for the aliens to move in here, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, this looks like a freaking shower room, and not whatever it's meant to be. Also, these girders are sprites, and it's just like, why would you waste a sprite? My understanding is that in the original Doom, before all the ports, you couldn't really add new sprites, new like things, monsters and such. So he had to repurpose some existing sprite to make these girders, when he could have just done it on geometry. It's kind of.
Well, if it's an old mod, then they had to worry about V-splanes and all that shit.
Well, I mean, this is just corridors. Who cares about V-splanes and corridors? Maybe it's because only there's like aliens and facehuggers and that's it. He could afford to change all the enemies into static stuff. And all the hell decorations, maybe. Still kind of weird choice. Ooh, sugar gels. And all the voices that play, I feel like it's enemies, like invisible enemies seeing you, because the voices, the sounds are positioned in 3D. Okay, so I guess this must be the exit, right? Yeah. So I guess by locate the colonists, that was meant that room where everyone was dead. And it said, hey, it looks like small arms fire. Man, that's loud. I think that was that.
We are leaving!
Did he say we are leaving or we are Mayday? Probably leaving. Finally, a marked door. Oh no, open. Ha! No, 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 this is that map. I know this. This is the map where they keep coming. As you know. Oh man. Why was there a grenade in there? This is the map where you need to close the things. Yes. Shit. I know this from the review, otherwise I might have been a bit stuck here for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. So why was there I guess it's 5. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, so yeah, the smart gun is actually on 6, the plasma gun. Makes sense also. This might be where my fast monsters run breaks down. I'm gonna switch to the shotgun for a bit. Yeah, actually, as soon as I looked in the chat, the thing came out through the window. Okay, closed here. I think there's a facehugger running around here or something, I don't know. But I guess I should probably go close the hatch in here. There was no hatch in here, well, whatever. Maybe just a bunch of sound. No, that's not a door, right? Yeah, no, okay. Okay.
It's kind of cold now in Moscow.
Yeah,
I can't really tell you the exact temperature.
it turned
but
much
it's,
colder
like, pretty cold.
Last week, I think.
I think I got sick actually.
Nice and easy.
I was sick the previous week. Like the week just ends right now. I was better, but the week before that I actually skipped work entirely because I was very slightly sick, but it was enough for me to justify having a week off.
Like you need a reason to have a week off.
Well, I mean, my consciousness, what's the word? I keep forgetting which is conscious, subconscious, I guess, or subconsciousness, whatever. My
Conscience.
conscience, maybe,
Or
yeah.
something like that.
Basically, my inner good android was like, hey, you skip enough days randomly just by, without even warning your boss. Maybe it was not a good Android, but like a cautious Android instead.
It probably says something about us that we don't know that word.
I know it, but I keep mixing it up with the word that means just, you know, being self-aware or whatever that other word means. Subconsciousness, consciousness. I think consciousness is the thing that I was thinking of.
Yeah, and the capital of Belarus is Moscow.
Oh shit, they can spit at me now. Oh shit, this is one of them hatches. I should be paying more attention to the environment. Yeah, I guess I'm going into the sink or whatever this is. Probably not a sink, maybe a toilet. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm gonna ignore them. You know what? They might be in inaccessible areas. I have precious little
It's
ammo
kinda
to waste.
interesting how they made this unorthodox gameplay
Those corners.
without like using any fancy port features or whatever.
This also might mean that the aliens aren't actually infinite, because, you know, no way to really make infinite monsters in Doom. But there might be just like thousands of them in there. I'm gonna make heavy use of the fact that I have an auto map. Also, I think I might have missed something. Because there's this whole thing where I've not been. Let me check if I can actually get there before I commit to going through that ventilation. Oh, it's here. Well, I mean, if it's here... Oh, here we go. Okay.
Last I heard about them, that was from some relatives from there.
About
And
who?
the word is that they have like really shitty situation with jobs and such.
Oh, is it actually pronounced Belarusia or Belarusia? Or...
I think it's Belarus,
Huh.
the correct way. Like it used to be Respublika Belarus. And now if you say Belarus nowadays, they get triggered.
Well, I don't remember. I heard something positive about it lately, but might have been just in the context that they don't hate us or something. Also, I found the red key. I don't know where to use it, but this day I haven't actually gone there, have I? Give me a second. I don't know if it's advisable to run using the automap only, but I want to check this now. Oh, this... Oh, okay, this is just part that I closed off. Never mind. The one part that they could have used to be hidden are all these infinite alien corridors beyond the map borders here. Though? No, there was a lost soul limit in the old versions of Doom, right? So they couldn't use the pain elemental. I mean, technically they could. If they switched lost souls into aliens, they could place a pain elemental somewhere just spawning them, and they could be spawning into random places in the level using teleports. Where do I go here? I don't want to drop down anywhere, to be honest. Yeah, you should propose that to Putin Razmati. I'm sure he'll be delighted with the idea. For some reason that place down below there looked like a hall of mirrors for a second. But then it wasn't. Okay. There's a ladder here that probably doesn't really work. And all of a sudden I don't feel like dropping down there because of all the sounds. I'm gonna drop here. Get a clip out of it and go around using the vent. Oh, hello. Okay. Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. Okay, that's a shitty place for it, but at least I killed it. Like how it slid down the stairs. Yep. What?
Nice.
Best time to save, as we all know. So I guess they do explode in your face then. How did it not happen previously? Oh shit, did they just escape? Is this short? This might be short. This came from Mad Lads. No, Mad Labs and operations.
Remember short controlled bursts.
I mean, do I have a choice really? Very convenient that I'm suddenly in the Mad Labs. I need the med.
It would be a really cool troll if you like go to pick up a medkit and it opens and facehugger just jumps out of it.
Fucking spitting aliens. I mean, I didn't do myself any favors by switching fast monsters on. But still.
Whatever you're gonna do, do it fast!
I don't know how appropriate all these voice lines are, but... Oh, there's a bunch of facehuggers that could have jumped over.
How did they even make Doom play these voice clips?
I think, as I said, I think it's just, you know, replaced enemies with enemies seeing you voice lines, sounds, I mean. I don't know where they got so many, like, there aren't enough enemies in Doom to make so many sounds, especially in Doom 1. Red key, okay. Brilliant indeed. This is very brilliant. Very brilliant situation. Well, this doesn't open. That requires a red key in there. Let's go. What the fuck? That's BS. Okay. That was slightly BS, very slightly. Just in the wall, not even an alien hive wall. Oh, it was actually.
It's an illusory wall.
Yeah. Oh no no
Try
no!
tongue, butthole.
I don't know if I should have done this. Oh well. I thought maybe in some bizarre twist of logic this would open this door, but well, hopefully they didn't make me able to lock myself out of the level completely. Yeah, this is where you escape probably. Maybe? Actually, I'm not sure, but this might eventually lead to that other place. Oh man, I want to go there, but I can't. Okay.
Short controlled bursts.
Right, well. This time I won't close the door at least. Zing zing.
Well, while you're replaying stuff,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get myself some tea.
good idea. Can I actually destroy these jars? Huh? No. I wonder how utterly useless the pistol is. Just slightly utterly useless or completely utterly useless. It wasn't super useless in the 2008 Alien Spreader game. That's something. Man, everyone just left immediately as I died. Well, I'm gonna go kill the spitter again in the wall. I feel like it was meant to come out of here. So it was like a spawn that would just appear here. I don't think they were meant to hide in that little closet.
Why would you watch a stream from a restaurant?
Eating is boring. Oh, it just died. Okay. Wonder if I should be worried about like turrets. I don't think there was a single game where turrets attacked the Marine. There might actually have been in Alien vs Predator 2008 where you invade the Wayland Yutani base at the end. That game was kinda shit in my opinion. People seem to like it,
There
but
were like mecha aliens with lasers in AVP 1.
yeah, I don't think I actually ever fought them. I don't think you fight them in the Marine campaigns. There might be a few in the Alien campaigns and probably more in the Predator. Okay. Man, I gotta choose somewhere to fall down. It's a hard choice. I'm gonna actually quick save before I do that. Yeah. Hi. Ah. Of course it's a splitter.
Check those corners. Check those corners.
I'm checking the corners, man. Fuck you. Med labs, but I'm mostly in the vents. It's a very eventful level.
Oh boy, what a pun.
Dead pun, almost. It's some sort of weapon, so I'm gonna just kind of snipe. Double pulse rifle, well, that's useful. I guess that must be an alarm, but it just sounds like, or maybe it's a turret. I don't know, that sounds more like a turret to me. Where was the... How do I... want to go get to that lift now? There we go. Sounds very loud in here. Just in this little buff. Hmm. Oh no, can't come back from here. Damn it, well, okay. Okay then. Get fucked. At least this doesn't hurt. Which is nice. That would be a real dick move if you just fell down unpredictably into something that hurt.
It's kinda weird that they give you all this like radiation suits and they don't do anything.
Yeah. I think the suits are meant to be like space suits, but you don't really go to space, so just for the authenticity of it. Which still, why would you have spacesuits on a ground level base? Man, I don't want to be in a hive. I have barely any health, or something just lit on fire in there. Oh, there's a red key in there. I guess it's important. Yikes. So, yeah, I have barely any ammo and not a lot of health either. All these fake walls, man. I'm about to die. Oh, I have this, but actually not much more. So I might have to resort to a bunch of grenades. Unless this is full of useful ammunition. Some pulse rifles. Well, okay, that's better than nothing. Right, red key. I forget which color door that was. The one back up.
Keep it tight, people.
I should probably be using a pistol in a situation like this. Yeah, considering it's probably roughly the same, like, damage variation between weapons as in the original Doom. The pistol probably is actually viable to an extent. Where the fuck did that headhunter, facehugger come from then? Okay, this is a strategy. Actually, wait. Why am I using a pistol if this uses the same ammo? I forgot the little aspect. Okay, so it just is there somewhere.
You just got spooked.
Yeah, double spooked even. Yeah, well, in that case, I'm gonna check back here, see where the fuck it comes from. Where does it come from? Oh. Maybe it was just that guy. You know what? I'm gonna
Going out is for like sociable people.
yeah, I'm
And
gonna
nerds like us.
chance a grenade.
We should stick together watching streams.
Okay, I think the rockets are super powerful actually. I wonder if there's like a queen boss fight somewhere in here. I'm gonna save the rockets like an idiot.
So like grenades are replacement of rocket launcher, right?
Yep. Separate weapon. I mean, it's probably the best way you could have done it in a vanilla mod total conversion thing. I always was unsure about total conversion as a term because I mean some textures are the same, some sounds are the same. Like, is it really a total conversion? Oh, maybe this was like a special explodey alien that actually hurts you. It's totally a fucking facehugger in here somewhere. I cannot see inside that little thing here. Oh, but I'm shooting something.
I think it's dead.
Yeah, it did sound a little bit dead, but now I'm out of nearly everything, so that's nice. Well, I'm gonna kill myself with this considering my health levels. But
I honestly don't really understand like what's even the point of arguing about that. What is a WOD? Like all mods or not mods or like conversions and not conversions and levels. Everything is a WOD. So we can call it a WOD and that's that.
well, for Doom, yes, but I think the term total conversion. Oh, here's a red door. It kind of implies that, you know, there's going to be just no trace of Doom left in this. Or, I mean, graphically and visually. I mean, gameplay is. The programming and all that is as big a part of the game as the art, I guess, so it's not really that important a distinction anyway. I don't know. I was just interested if this was actually like a rigid term, or if people generally didn't give a shit. Because this is officially called Aliens Total Conversion. Okay, and I'm back to where I fell and couldn't come back. Let's see where this goes then. Okay, that was green. Was it green because it explodes or because it spits fire? Acid, rather. There was nothing in the bath either, so... Okay, let's check if this has a point dropping down there. Whoop, no it doesn't. This is the yellow door. Can't go down here. Nothing really matters. I mean, this is here. Check this out as well. Like the map shows where it's gonna be a corridor with probably aliens in it. No? Well then. Hopefully they don't just spawn a bunch of them around me here.
I gotta say, I'm not really enjoying level design all too much. I guess it's kind of fitting for aliens, but it's just like a bunch of clusterfuck corridors.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's very Aliens versus Predator-ish, but it could probably feel better with more detail. Okay, I am pretty happy to be back here. Was there anything I was missing? What color was the door here? 'Cause I'm out of stuff. I'm on my last bullets, officially about to start having to use grenades.
Can you punch things?
I guess I can, but I don't really want to punch things in this game for some reason. Okay, so that connects to those vents where I didn't fall. Well, I mean, might as well investigate, right? Oh. This a lift. This a lift and this a red door, okay. And we're... oh, I have 2 shells then. It's problematic. Extremely problematic. But we're gonna tough it out. What's this? Armor, actually completely useless. There might be like a clip in here somewhere. Okay, these vents are mapped. By which I of course only mean this little part of the vents. Yeah, that was a switch. Very hidden switch as well. Have I been in here in any capacity? I feel like I have been, okay. And this somehow actually is that door that keeps closing, or that I closed, I think. Is it? Yeah, it looks like the place on the auto map, so okay.
Well, Hazmati, in Russia, it doesn't really matter if things are illegal. If you want to do it, you just fucking do it. But no, I haven't smoked.
Neither have I. I'm crazy enough without weed.
Not really. I mean, I know it's something like you get a really shitty gun, then you like own it for a few years without incidents, and then you can get a better gun, and so on. And to get a gun in the first place, like the shitty stupid gun, you like need to pass the psychological evaluation. And I think you also need like a safe to like hold the gun in.
Interesting, I didn't know any of that, honestly. Okay, so where do I go now? I opened some red doors, I went through some red doors, but I didn't actually find anything new in them.
I don't think that actually having a gun helps for self-defense. Like, you are more likely to get fucked over for defending yourself with a gun, I think.
How good our self-defense? Do we have... is that an excuse to kill people? Basically like in America.
No, I don't think we have anything like that.
Oh.
If
well,
you kill someone, you're fucked.
well then
No
guns
matter
probably
what.
counterproductive then. You got to bring like a... I don't know, something real painful, a taser. Or a pepper thing, which I don't think actually helps that much. Okay, so I'm back by the yellow door, right? Right. I need to find the yellow key behind some red door somewhere. Man, this place on the auto map is hella confusing. This was red as well. I guess that whole part must be red only then. The yellow key must be somewhere in there. Let's see, is there anything I missed? I feel like if there was a yellow key, it would have been in here or something. I mean, there's that. There are parts that are unfull, not full on the map, but it's because they are inaccessible rooms. So I don't know. I don't know. This is a suspicious place because there is something blocking my ability to walk in here. Slightly. Part of me wants to no clip and see what's up here. Oh, there's some stuff here. Okay. I guess there was not a key in there at least. An alien and a crusher. Yeah. I also opened this for better or for worse. Maybe this actually goes somewhere where I've not been. I feel like I must have been here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been there, but otherwise I don't really have ideas at this point where I could find something new. I wonder if it's possible there was a glitch. I'm not gonna say I'm so good at finding my way, navigating, that there must be a glitch for me to miss something. But part of me wonders, because some places here felt important and yet there was nothing in there. Like this place where it dropped. But I mean, you find, maybe, I don't remember where the red key was actually now. Maybe there was just a red key in there somewhere as well. But like, here, what's the point of being able to drop here? I guess it's a way back. But the door exists, so I don't know. Okay, you can go down here, I guess. Yeah, it's this little opening here in the floor that makes it possible. Those are they inaccessible? Let me check. Wait, what?
Why do you have an auto-clicker professional Antroid?
Where is that? On my desktop?
On the left of your desktop.
I don't actually remember. Why the fuck did I need a clicker? I don't know, but I guess I haven't been here. Or I have been here but died. Okay, that answers some questions. So now let's see what that did. Might have opened that door in here. No? Oh, this is not even a real door. Neither is that. So at least I pressed a new button. I'm gonna walk all over and see what might have opened. I don't think they would make it so like a key appears out of the floor in somewhere where you've been previously.
Did they do that trick back in the day?
I'm not sure, but I don't see why not. It was possible. I think it was completely possible to do. Also, I guess I've missed this place. Don't remember it. Yes, yellow key. Big door. Okay, I think this opened when I went in there because surely I would have gone in there. And I also did hear some door opening at some point in there. Why the hell are some of them so strong? Yeah, but... Okay. Clearly they don't want me here. Oh. I see. Well then, how about some grenades? No. Apparently the grenades can... I guess it's the thing in FPS games where enemies block like the shockwave with their actual bodies. That's always a bit annoying because you want more splash damage. Maybe some of them are just hella powerful, I don't know. Okay, new stuff. New stuff at the end of this if I remember right. Heh! Idiot. Now I have plenty of shells, so that's nice. There's a little exchange there. Exchange of goods and services. Whew, okay, so got the yellow key. So what was the reason to have a red key at all? I don't think I pressed the switch in there or did anything really of significance.
Can you make an enemy in Doom that like crawls on ceilings?
Maybe with the new ports, I'm not actually sure. Might be with the new ports, because you can make just an enemy that has a property that makes like things that hang from the ceiling. I know how it would work with like ceiling stairs if you want to make any ceiling stairs. Also there was that boss in Action Doom 1, I think with like the hanged Doom guy or something, I don't remember actually, what was that? That kept screaming really loudly. And it was actually pretty scary.
I haven't played Action Doom.
The last boss is kinda messed up, I think it's like some weird monster with the Doom guy's face. That I think hangs from the ceiling. Yeah, there's clearly aliens everywhere here, but this I'm gonna make sure that these doors are all locked permanently. Okay. Oh, that's interesting, Hazmati. If only Brutal Doom wasn't shit. Yeah. I'm suspicious of this. Oh, of course. No, it's just a alien closet then. Take me home.
Country road.
This lift isn't working. It might actually be glitched. Oh, it's this kind of lift. Okay, never mind. I guess it was kind of alternating between two states there. Wait, this direction is where the door is gonna be. I wonder if this is me escaping. Oh. We're out, boys. Let's get to the med labs. Return to landing pads. Was I not right at the landing pads though? And suddenly I'm not there anymore. What? Operation. No, Operation is probably the Doom Ultimate Doom name, right? It was something else. Why do I keep starting in between doors that open both ways without any place where I could have come from to end up here? What the hell is with this?
Hell is this, Antroid? You want sensible level design?
Sometimes. Many switches on the wall. Oh. Is that a face hugger? No, that's a puddle. Okay, a lift. Weird place that I think we're gonna fall from some vents. The ceiling triggers me. It's meant to be a floor and only on lifts. Okay, so there's that. This reminds me of E1 M4 a little bit. Okay, so what was that whole place before I commit to any other places? What's this? What's all this? And why do I keep escaping to the open earth, ground, landing pad areas only to be stuck in buildings again? Maybe this is called operations. This is a bit operation-y. Why the hell would I go here? Oh, vents.
What was that, like E2M4?
What? What I said?
E2M5.
Oh, this map, yes.
In Doom, it's actually Command Center.
Oh, so I guess it's a new name then. There's some maps that weren't in SNES Doom that I just don't remember very well. Names of mostly. Yeah. Okay, so which color is it? Red. Red. Vent. I like how this vent goes over where the border used to be, but somehow it just is here. I guess it's some sort of silent lift door trickery. Commendable. Very commendable. We're back to being suspenseful, which is fun. You know what? Vents can wait a little bit. I'm doing my old indecisive Antroid bit. I'm going back to... because I was bothered by just leaving this room like this without checking everything. Holy shit, there's too many ventilations everywhere. I'm gonna just leave them. So there must be a lift on this side, surely, no? Guess I come from the door then. Red key for this one. This red as well. Go away, text. Yeah, red as well. Okay, so I guess ventilations are the only place where I can go. Red key was far right? What, do you mean there was something that looked like a red key for a sec? Could have been part of these textures. I took them as red keys a couple times. At a glimpse. At a glimpse? At a glance? Whatever, man. Whatever, man. This reminds me of a couple Duke Nukem 3D levels as well. There's like 2 levels in the second episode back to back that have weirdly interconnected ventilation systems that serve nothing apart from like connecting some rooms together that also are connected by straightforward corridors that you can use. And you like, as you progress through the levels, like doors in those vents open, allowing you to progress to the new places of the level, which is altogether really pointless. I don't remember there are any items on them. Oh, real door. Interesting, a vent behind an elevator. Surely I can just squeeze through, fall down, break both of my legs, but still escape, right? Drat. Okay, so this just connects to all that crap. And this connects to somewhere I've not been. With what sounds like tons of aliens. Oh, hi there. Eee! Wrong weapon, very wrong. I didn't know that was an elevator. I'm gonna do the old thing from Doom that you do with elevators and enemies. Mediocre idea, I will say, but worked out. Come here, you. Oh. I don't really want to go in there at all. I'm gonna clear the place out first. What's this? I'm gonna press it. Okay. Oh. Okay, that connects to that, and this goes into that whole place. There's some aliens down there as well. Fuck it. Oh. Okay. So many places. Oh, these switches. They do nothing. This is a lie. Hopefully it's not one of those things where GC Doom emulates, you know, not being able to press a switch that's like too high or too low. Or it not emulates, but maybe it's like a new thing. I forget. In old Doom you could press a switch at any height, right? Or was it? I think even if it was completely in the floor you could still press it. Hopefully,
I'm not sure.
Hopefully, because I know there's like a compatibility flag that changes that. But I forget which is the original behavior and which is the change. Yeah, I could also go here because it looks like it's inside some vents. Kind of weird place for a vent. On a door, but sure. Damn it. Let's not go through the uncharted territories with the map open. I can drop in there, I can drop in here, I'm gonna drop in here and die. No? Maybe not. Okay, that's a lift. It's probably also a yes. Okay. Gotcha. Another switch that didn't. Oh, now it did. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Another place where I can take a. It surely it looked the same in the original Doom. Not like they had straight skies or anything. Could have made like a
Shame.
cliff wall at least instead of all these fucking Godzilla heads. Okay, so where's the new stuff? I should also check out the whole warehouse room that I completely skipped. This is new stuff though. Alright, it's just another balcony. Drat and more drat. Well, there is the storage room. Why did I move my head? Surely it was never gonna work. Oh. Well then, that kind of cancels a bit of my exploration, but I can always just go there later. Well, I completely missed. Okay, that's an explodey one. Good to know.
Kinda sucks that you cannot tell them apart.
Well, I mean, honestly, going by common aliens conventions, all of them should be exploding ones, so I should always be careful about it. That was a bit dumb. I should always be careful about killing them up close. It could be, I don't know if you could, like, I think there's a value that indicates when a monster super explodes. So it could technically be like just a value changed in the files, in the like the files, where if I kill them just slightly more strongly than normal, they super die and spray me with explosive. Some sort that imitates the acid blood. There's my key. There's probably gonna be like a couple spitters or something. Yep. I wanna get them there. There is a smart gun. Oh, what the hell is this? Home. Flaming home. I do not approve of homes. Everything is broken. What the hell is going on with the crane? Is it always like this?
Aliens hate them.
It's the fucking Langoliers, man. I'm telling you. Okay, let's go back on top. Alright, this is the event stuff. Hey there, loser. Am I gonna collide with the lamp, or am I gonna... No, I didn't collide, okay. Oh, this is more than 24 units, pixels high. Okay, where was the super supply platform? And how can I get there? This could just be an artifact of Doom's software rendering, though. I don't think it's perfect yet. It might just not be like super faithful to the old rendering methods on principle. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't emulate a bunch of bugs. It used to be connected to like unorthodox height of the textures and such, like Tutti Frutti or whatever it was. I don't think it does that. DOS style, well, I mean, DOS is a bit older than I can afford. My mind doesn't work with those books very well on that era of games. Hey, there's a bunch of shit down there. Oh, are they? Those face huggers were killing each other. Idiots. Okay, no, I'm not gonna just no clip. My instinct was to no clip because I fell off the crate before I actually wanted to go off it.
Now here's a question for you. What happens if a face hugger tries to infect an alien?
Is it something that you know from some obscure
No.
lore? Because I don't think it can, because the alien doesn't really have like a massive throat. I don't know. Maybe it's like gonna be alien squared. Or it's gonna die, whatever is inside is gonna die because alien has toxic blood and all that. Okay, I'm just wanna scrounge for everything that this place has to offer before I move on. And most of all, I really want to get up there somehow. I think these are meant to be taller textures. They're meant to repeat or something, and they just aren't reaching the ground. Pretty weird. Fuck off, man. Okay, so... Okay, this just doesn't open at all. I'm annoyed at the ladders, because what's the point in ladders if they don't work? Ha! Oh, I did have some ammo for the smart gun. I want more though! God damn it. I really want more. Hopefully it's not a secret where like you press some random place on the crate. Let me check. There is a chance that through one of these vents that go into the crate room, these ones to the north of me right now, well, probably not north, but you know, up. There's a chance that one of them leads to part of the crate where I couldn't go normally. Like, that's also. Still not sure what this does, but maybe like this leads somewhere I couldn't have gone otherwise. No, I think I've been to this side. There's only 2 vent exits as well. I want that shit. I want that shit real bad. Yeah, I've been here because you can just... Yeah, this is how you get there. And this is the higher level, so technically, if I can maintain this higher level, maybe I jump across here. Oh! I guess I just fell there because there was some ammo, I think, on the lower crate there. And I never tried to continue. Oh, haha! Yes, but probably not much. Well, I mean, it's sufficient. I have enough ammo in my rapid fire weapons now. Okay. Not looking forward to going to another hive, but... Also, the face hivers are totally transparent, because the fucking Lost Souls are transparent in GZDoom for no good reason. Let me see if I can actually turn that down. I don't remember where it is. Fuzz effect. It's set on maximum, so I don't know. Okay, this must be a small hive area though. What's that sound? That must be a sound of the egg hatching a face hugger. Yeah, how do I get in there? I'm just gonna shoot that shit. Because why not? Oh, you know what those... Ah, you're meant to destroy them by shooting them, but something in the flags makes them fly off for some reason. I see, so I can actually block myself with them completely. So you don't have to worry, Hippocat. Don't have to worry for me there. Turns out you can destroy them if you shoot them hard enough.
Maybe you should be punching all this shit.
Maybe. Maybe in the above part of this room. I'm gonna try to get there later. Anyway, good to know this is a tiny hive area. Also blue. I don't think I remember any blue doors. Well, let's just go elsewhere. There's a bunch of places around here. Like what's all... Oh, that's the... Oh, maybe this was a blue door. I think it was closed. Oh, we're outside. Also, this is a new sprite from actual Doom. Yeah, I know the lore. Actually, it's not lore, it's trivia. And there's
Man, this huge sprite looks like shit.
yeah, a little bit. Also, there's a fly pixel there. Why wouldn't everything be grey hazmat? This is the Doom palette.
It just takes place in Russia. That's why everything is great.
Sensible. Oh, it's an explodey guy. Also, I'm out of nearly everything. This is concerning. A whole bunch of shit I have to go through in there. And here, I don't know how much I want to go into those buildings. I'm fairly certain there's stuff that I'm missing inside. Like, okay, what the fuck happened here? Excusez-moi? Oh, I guess I'm not exactly in the middle. There we go. So I'm gonna clear out the stuff that I had explored previously before dying. And this is this. Oh no, it's not this side because it's a completely different place. With nothing in it. Well, at least it's accessible, right? I don't speak French, I only know a couple words. I actually hate the French language with a passion, but sometimes I have this urge to say words in a different language. Where are they?
Yeah, which is why you stream in English.
Also
For
that, yes. Where was that one place? That one place. Yeah. Oh, I just pushed them through the grating, that's great. Ah! Awesome. I didn't intend that, I'm sorry. Where the hell is that one place? I guess it's up there somewhere. Not sure if I want to be bothered going there, but... Fuck off! As soon as I open my map, this bullshit happens. Angry at the barrels. Well, Luis, if you really want to know the truth, I cannot stop you. But just know that my opinion of you might sour a little bit if you're French. Which, to be honest, I don't actually have an opinion of you at all, but it might go below the default. Okay, this is like the starting area, right? Also, does French blood has like a... Does it have specific... How do you determine that? Is the French blood mutant and has different DNA?
if your blood has too much wine in it, you must be French.
Much what? Wine?
Wine, yes.
Oh. Okay, yeah, so that is... What I want to do is... Oh, actually, what I want to do is check what the color was. I did have the red key, so I can go across the vents here and get into those doors that were locked previously. Let's do it! Angry Russian nerd, yeah. He's the angry Russian nerd. Yes, this is new. Why is there sounds? I've killed everyone here. Come on, man.
It's the sound of their corpses decomposing.
Oh, like the flies in Quake 2 then. Okay, so it's not actually the way. It's the way, so okay. This event connects everything. And it's one place where I cannot actually seem to get to. Because that yellow here also is a... Oh wait, no, it's just a door. Well, never mind all that. I thought it was a vent and it was too high up for me to take. But actually, I can't go through this either. All blocked off. I wanna shoot that shit. Let me check if... Ooh. I wonder if it's a secret. No. Wait, how do I raise this back up then? I wanna be back up. Come on, game. How do I? I wanna go in the fucking hive. Oh, maybe. There was something that moved in there. Aha.
Well,
Yeah.
Antroid did say it's from like PlayStation Doom.
Yeah, it's the same composer. Whose name I don't actually remember. Audrey something? Burn? No. I think it was an Audrey something, but maybe not. So anyway, I think this part is actually now officially explored. More or less. I say as I go into a place
Aubrey
that-
Hodges.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, I have like, what? Some bullets. I'm sure everything will be just fine. Yellow key, huh? Well, okay, there's the yellow key. Quick enough. Fucking die. No. Well now. This is gonna be
Good
interesting.
luck.
Thank you. Gonna punch all the aliens now. Man, barely can see these doors even.
I can barely see fucking anything.
It's just your shitty monitor, hypocrite. I guess I couldn't actually enter any of these buildings before. Maybe these could have been opened because this could have been a yellow door, because lifts cannot be locked. So what's the point? What's the point, man? I don't think there was anything in here that I did that I couldn't have done. Maybe this door, there's another door in here, yay. Yeah.
Does Dolphin even emulate Nintendo 64?
Not Dolphin, Project 64. Dolphin doesn't. But GoldenEye is emulatable. I just don't like it personally. Oh,
I'm like almost tempted to have a look at it after all those videos of Goose.
of what?
Goose.
Is it
R white
geese?
goose.
Goose goose. Okay, so this is what original host ship. Well damn. I've been completely missing the map text because it's way too loud and I just keep wanting to skip it. Hey there, slow of despair. It's a hand shape, you see.
Maybe it's a face hugger shape.
That seems a bit far-fetched, Hippie, I don't know.
Keep it moving.
What bad advice, what horrible advice. I do have lots of plasma though. So that's nice. If only I was playing full screen, I could see better, but I have this pretty bright border around the window. Why am I not playing full screen?
Why aren't you playing in full screen?
Good question. Because I will have to rearrange the thing here a little bit on OBS now. Give me a sec. This actually is going to be beneficial for me going forward. Slightly overlaying my camera, which I can just move a little bit out here. Blah blah blah. Should be fine. Hopefully I didn't press stop streaming anywhere there by accident. Yes, I'm full of screen and everything is easier to see, honestly, so that was a good idea. This is a circle, actually a square, but you know, same thing. Didn't help me whatsoever. Okay, well, at least now I know that there's some aliens in there. Surprise, surprise. Okay. I think it was just sitting there. Probably with its back towards me or something.
Not only Antroid played Ghouls Forest, he played it in VR.
Yes. I don't remember actually how far I got. I think I got spooked. Fucking Jitter Skull, man. I didn't record it as much because I played it at work, aka the only place where I have VR. Our mutual friend Percusio played it though, it was hilarious, the button Russian, and also it's now unlisted. He was going Bleh! A lot. That was funny.
I think he was going like that whenever he played while anything.
Could be. I mostly remember Ghost Forest 3 though. On the serious side needs to happen what? World mod VR, what's a world mod? I don't know anything you're talking about, people.
I have no idea either. It's some really complicated joke.
Could be. Oh, something open in there.
I have two brothers actually. And no.
I think he was talking to me. Though it doesn't make any more sense in that case, but... Maybe he wasn't, I don't know.
I just gotta wait till the end of October, and I'm gonna get some sweet puzzle maps for Serious Sam, and I'm gonna stream that.
Puzzle maps, that's boring. Also, why are you gonna get puzzle maps at the end of October?
Because there's some contest going on.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before.
could be. But the way you said it kind of made it sound like someone was making some specific for you. Like the troll levels for like Carl and whatnot.
I'm not that famous.
Maybe not. Also, who's been playing some real fun stuff? Super Mario World hacks lately. I actually recommend watching that. The one that's going on right now. It's pretty fun because it's chocolate and has a lot of new stuff and some of it's real hilarious. And it's also edited really well, so they cut out all the like repetitive attempts. Almost. Okay, this level
So
was...
like, who was that again? Grandpa Bear?
Yes.
Mm.
I've been watching, like he has done a couple Super Mario World hacks, Salty Second World, which was like okay to watch. And there was something else recently. And the one that's currently being played is the funnest one. Man, I wish my smart gun actually worked like a damn smart gun and highlighted things with its crazy custom smart crosshair.
Got to say, not liking this level too much.
Yeah, this level is a bit difficult. I mean, part of it is honestly that I have to help.
It's realistic. You die in one hit.
Man, I probably shouldn't be like face reacting to things you say, Hypocat, because you're gonna see it with a delay and think I'm just ignoring you completely. I cannot hear anything you say, buddy, because there's fucking aliens everywhere.
Just save scum all the way.
I'm pretty much doing that.
Steady, people. Still Marines and we got a job to do.
I saw some movement in there. I wonder how much YouTube is slaughtering this compression. Or with its compression, rather. Okay, you know what?
Those corners.
I'm going completely around. Because fuck y'all. And
Hugs don't help against aliens, Antroid.
what? Hugs?
Hugs, yes.
Why would I? I'm not attempting hugs. I'm attempting tactics. Strategy, in fact. So I go where no alien can see me.
Out of bounds.
Pretty much. I'm swinging. And now I'm unloading. Because me swinging my fist around is pretty much like a mating call for aliens.
Kinky bastards.
Of course that's a blow upper. Blow upper alien, yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him. So okay, I'm gonna swing ahead of time. And I'm actually gonna sit here and let them accumulate. Tactics, you. Miscellaneous, Luis. I liked Morrowind when I played it, but I wasn't the biggest fan. The setting was a bit too weird for me. I would have preferred more generic setting like an Oblivion, but then Oblivion was just kind of all around. Skyrim was atmospheric and cool, but gameplay in it was pretty shit. Mostly I hated bosses in dungeons, because they were completely impossible. Like, you were finely leveled for the rest of the dungeon, and then the boss just wrecks your shit. RPGs shouldn't have bosses like that require a higher level than everything before them. But maybe you were just meant to use lots of potions and other preparatory items on them, I don't know. But atmosphere-wise, I think I don't remember much. I haven't played much of Oblivion. But I hate how you can see the whole world from certain places in Oblivion and Skyrim. Morrowind was much better with its limited draw distance for me personally.
I get triggered every time when people speak of Skyrim as like the best role-playing game ever. Because like it's not really a role-playing game.
Yeah.
It's like action RPG.
I mean, my favorite RPGs, Might and Magics, aren't really that role-play either. If nothing else, it's just like a very, very simplified first-person Doom with like loot aspects. So it's like a looter shooter almost. Because pretty much all you do is slightly upgrade your characteristics and get loot. Which nowadays probably wouldn't... It would be considered like one of those Ubisoft games where it's just like the RPG elements.
Man, the guy making this just really didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, this level.
Oh, it's like the final level or whatever. Let's just make a bunch of shitty fucking corridors.
I don't remember if Icarus said anything about the final level in this. Oh! I did really need it. Thank you, game, for acknowledging that. That was useful. Also, where is my freaking power loader? Maybe there was the power loader in this game. Some from Small Arms Fair. There's a lot of face huggers down there. I don't know how much I want to drop down. I don't think there is anything useful. This is gonna... Is it? Yeah, it is. It's a brown line. It's probably gonna open later. Also, the only way I've played Elder Scrolls games, pretty much every iteration... Oh, they are fighting each other. Nice. Is I've always been like a sneaky barbarian of some sort, where I always default to stealth, and in Skyrim shooting as well. I don't think I shot in Morrowind really bows, so I'm like a stealthy guy in heavy armor with a giant axe usually, or a sword if I don't have a good axe.
I always played as thieves. I like tried to force myself to play as different class, but I always ended up being a thief somehow.
I've always wanted to try enchantments, because I've never really enchanted anything in Asia. But I always also just, no matter what, as I play, I always like go, I keep sneaking and headshotting everyone in Skyrim, or in Morrowind I just keep hitting everyone, I guess, and stealing shit anyways. Tank build heavy weapons is how I play Dark Souls games. I'm slowly running out of all the ammunition that was given to me. I don't know how much I want to be back in this bullshit. Oh, I have plenty of shells. Slightly
Not
worse.
for long. Her.
Well, yeah, but also it's pretty much worse than the smart gun in this environment. Fucking die! You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm gonna go get some health packs.
Morrowind would be really cool if you didn't have to like level up skills in bullshit ways.
I mean, do you have to do it, or is it just something that you know is possible, therefore you are obliged to do it?
Well, it's not like you have to do it, but if you want to like get anything done, and well, you gotta get your skills up, because if like your speechcraft is low, good fucking luck convincing anyone doing anything, unless you wanna spend like hundreds of thousands of gold just bribing them.
The most annoying part of Morrowind for me, honestly, was going to the fucking guy in the, like, whatever. Where was that imp guy that had a lot of money? Because I never found the crab, but I always went to sell everything to that fucking guy.
Yeah, the guy in Caldera, I know, yeah.
Caldera. I forget which town was which. Pelagdiad. Which one was Pelagdiad? Or Pelag something?
Pelagiad, that's the town next to Seydanin that has nothing of value.
Yeah.
But it has that quest with that like bandit writing a letter to some girl or something.
I don't think I remember that. That's weird, because that name is like in my memory strongly. Yeah, press a switch. This is what this was missing. Switch hunts.
Caldera is the town with that like orc manor with that scamp, and it has like a mining company or something. They mine like obsidian.
Man, I like every time someone seriously brings up Morrowind, I keep understanding how much I've missed, because I have never been really paying attention in like houses to books or just nothing. A lot of places completely ignored, so part of me always wants to come back to Morrowind, but then I remember how the combat works in that game, and I don't want anymore.
Yeah, all those dice rolls, they kinda don't really work very well in first-person perspective.
And I was fine. I guess Might Magic works kind of the same way. I was fine with that and that, but I mean, it's that kind of game. 2D sprites, where part of the gameplay for me is just glitching them through the. You know what? I'm going in, getting fuckers through like walls, rotating the sprites so they. I knew it. So they go through the wall, and I can hit them that way. All that shit. So what's this place then? I mean, I guess all of this is the original host ship, but a lot of it looks really human-made. I think host ship is meant to be like the engineers / space jockeys thing. Oh boy.
Morrowind was the shit, but it hasn't aged very well.
I appreciate that, like the thing I appreciate best about it is the draw distance, honestly. Oi oi oi. Oi 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 oi.
Both sides are shit, Luis.
Fuck me! Oh yeah. Okay, there's a lot of things for my ammo count. Part of me wants to carefully kill everything. I don't want to end up having to punch the fucking queen though. I remember the Praetorian fights in 2008 as a marine. That sucked balls, especially the first one. Somehow, oh hi there. Somehow, like the first one was hella difficult, but then in the subsequent ones where you have to like fight 3 of them at a time, it was fine. And I did those my first try, but the first one in 2008, I spent so much time cursing at that, just trying it over. Also, this thing sucks. Apparently, fast monsters doesn't apply to this thing. Part of me feels like I actually need my power loader now. Give me the power loader, man. Or was it in Aliens Colonial Marines, the one? Maybe it's a bit too advanced for this. Do I have anything, or I guess I'm punching? Well,
That's pretty fucking badass. Punching
Yeah.
an alien to death.
it's a spider demon too.
Yeah, same here, Hazmati. It took me a while to even see what the fuck Antroid was fighting there.
Doesn't YouTube actually brighten shit up usually, or does it actually darken? I don't remember. Okay, so I got no ammunition, and I don't think there's anywhere I can find more. Unless there's some in the pit. Oh, there is. At the very least a shotgun. I have 8 more shells, I'm gonna go use them. I'm very
Oh,
happy
I'm
with this
sure
shit.
you'll kill it with 8 shells.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always a chance. Some shell is gonna be the last. Okay. At least it's an open, bright area now, so let's dive in here and see if there is more shit.
Right?
Brighter. Fucking eggs. I don't see any more guns or ammo down here. I can hear some facehuggers that I don't see. Whatever. Maybe there's ammo guns in here. I kinda ran through this the first time. No. Well, I mean, what can you do, right? I appreciate the ghost pixels in the corners of the sprite as well. I wonder how was this made? Like, where does... Oh, it shoots. Where did he get the graphics? Maybe he borrowed it from the other games. Why does it only shoot like when I'm close already? Maybe it thinks it has a melee attack. You know what? I feel like it was supposed to shoot all the time. So maybe it initiates it as a melee attack, but actually it's a shot. Which kind of makes it easier to dodge. Because, you know, maybe, in a sense. I wish there was a berserk.
No berserking aliens. Oh wow, you actually did it. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, with proper safe scamming, everything is possible. Let that be a lesson, kids. So what did that do? Oh, could I have... I feel like I could have done that right away. I don't know. Well... More? Why would I penetrate the hive? I fucking escaped several times. Okay then. Please give me some ammo. I don't want to keep punching aliens. Robotech anime. Well, anime is anime, so automatically not interested.
Robotech is not really anime. It's fucking bullshit. And Harmony Gold should just die in fire.
Fuck's Harmony Gold.
Well, basically Harmony Gold are the fuckers that like bought Macross and they bought some other like anime series, compiled them together, called them Robotech, and then decided to be complete fucking assholes about like copyright and shit and give trouble to like everyone. And then it turned out that they didn't really have the rights they protected so valiantly.
Huh. I am still in disbelief that there is more after that whole thing. That seemed to be a climactic finale. I don't know how to say that actually. You know what I mean.
Well, at least it's not shitty corridors.
Yeah. Right, Hazamati, it's only because it wasn't enough.
God bless America.
Fucking weeb enablers. Okay, I guess I got a grenade in there or something. That's a door.
Like seriously, I don't know what I would do without anime. Like what would I watch? How would I waste my time?
Previous generations of MLP.
Nah, that's too hardcore.
Good to know we've got rational-minded people in the chat at the moment. Gotta watch out for champion. Man, there was disdain in my voice there. I didn't mean it that way.
Well, I don't know. I don't really feel like there is too many weebs. It's just like when you see one, you're like, holy shit.
They're just too fat because too fat and like they encompass more people. They count as more. There was a better joke in there somewhere that I wasn't able to quickly word right. But you know.
You know, it's like obnoxious brownies.
There is not too
Like
many.
the entire community is not like that.
Yeah, that's
But
true. Also.
everybody is getting judged because of few individuals.
Basically, what I wanted to say right off the bat was, I forgot, man. Fucking face hugger. There is not many whips. They're just large enough, or something like that. That would have been a slightly wittier joke. Did you not, Hazmatina? How lucky. I haven't actually seen actual, like, obnoxious whips though, to be honest.
I've never seen obnoxious anyone really.
I did see videos of obnoxious bronies, that's for sure. Also furries and other categories, but actually whips, as far as whips go, the people themselves are, like, I'm not offended at the people themselves, I'm offended at the material that they like. Well, Hazmati, considering I'm working on horse game with my Canadian friends, and I've written fanfics in the past, make your own conclusions. There's a face hugger in there somewhere. Yep.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy, right? I guess I penetrated the hive of scum and villainy.
Did you wear protection, Antroid?
I mean, 91% should be enough.
Well, I don't know.
I cannot
The
actually
real
find
good
out here.
protection is like 99%.
I can probably go take more. There was like 4 more suits in there.
No, if you wear like 4 more, I think wearing more than 1 makes it less efficient actually.
How does that work? Also, this is all dead ends. Well, the Canadians I know don't seem to be very French, so I tolerate them just fine. Man, this place is a bit maze-like. Haven't I been to the atmospheric processor already? What? Isn't this where I was looking for survivors before? Well, I see ammunition in that room. That is where I belong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have a very high opinion of Canada as a whole. Yes, and as a whole as well, but all the Canadians I know are nice enough. In a good way.
It's a meme that Canadians are nice.
Well, I mean, they're as nice as other people. Not like hyper nice, but they're not the kind of fanatically nice that I would disapprove of.
How can you disapprove of someone being nice?
Well, I mean, if they take being nice to extremes and are nice to a very select group of people at the expense of everyone else, for example, that's not something I can appreciate. Oh, what the... This place confuses me. Finally, we're seeing some action. And now there's action on every side. You! Oh. Might not have saved. Well, I mean, okay. I don't think I actually fought anyone prior to that, so not much lost. Just some exploration and some collecting ammunition and stuff, which I can do again very easily. If I remember where all that stuff was, though. I think it was in that, actually, in that door. Here's all the protection. I'm taking one. It looks a little bit like a Riddler head, though. Like
Yeah, that's why I said it looks goofy. It's like, doesn't really look like a military helmet, but like some stupid hat.
For some reason it looked better to me at first glance, but now I did see how it looks a bit misshapen for its purpose. The greatest America in the world. I've heard the expression like America's hat, which doesn't really characterize them in any way, personality-wise. Count Dankula made a funny enough geography video, like just some sort of, I don't remember what it was, some sort of like little song that insults everyone. Okay, I'm gonna start. Maybe I should save when I get into that whole hive place. But I do want to go to where... Oh, I don't think I've been down here actually, but this is useful. But that whole place where there was a shotgun shell and like the other, I think there was like a gun in there as well somewhere. Damn it! Not in a hive, not in a hive. Really not in a hive. Can't get me back. Where was that? Through here, perhaps. Okay, that's the hive part. This is the some other part. Kinda hard to keep track where I've even been. Yeah, I've been in all these dead ends. That's pretty certain. What the fuck is that double door? Kinda weird. Okay, we're close to having covered the same ground as I was prior to death. Let's have some tea. Okay. Collecting ammunition. That's actually like, okay, you know, I do appreciate scrounging for ammo very much, especially this mod has already made me feel the shortage very strongly in previous levels. So I do like the chance before all the aliens come to just walk around and collect all the tiny bits that are gonna come in handy when shit hits the fan. For some reason I nearly said shit hits the floor, but yeah, I mean, it would also be pretty bad in that case.
I never watched Family Guy, like, too much. Whenever I caught an episode on TV, I would watch it, but I didn't, like, try to watch it specifically.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I only
kill
did
this
that
thing.
with, like, South Park.
I also think I watched some Family Guy by accident somewhere. I don't remember ever liking it, I'll be honest. It always seemed a bit obnoxious. That was rude.
American Dad is shit.
What about the Cleveland show?
Even worse.
I have not watched a single second of either of those. Okay, so there's that loop.
Apparently there is like some new show from Matt Groening. Or what's his name? The guy who made Simpsons. It's called like Disenchanted or
Oh.
something. And apparently it's good.
Might have seen pictures, but I never actually realized what they were from. It looked a bit Simpson style. Is it Simpson style?
Yeah.
Might have been from that. I don't watch much Hazmati. From TV shows, I've only really like watched old Disney ones, cartoons, some Batman cartoons, and Batman including cartoons as well, such as Justice League. An actual live action TV, the only TV show that I've ever watched was Dexter. I guess I watched the first episode of Stranger Things, but I'm not a big viewer of things. I've been finding it really hard to get immersed in even movies recently, so I don't know. I just have no desire to watch anything because I've stopped feeling for the characters really, and just any of that. I kept thinking about giving the whole Breaking Bad thing a watch, but I haven't gotten around to it at any point on it. I don't know if I
I
will.
think I like watched season 1 and it was pretty good. But I don't remember why I stopped. I'm finding it kinda difficult to force myself to watch like live action stuff.
Mostly horses, of course. That's all we watch.
Horses are the best.
Where the fuck am I even going here? I guess I haven't been to the... no, I have been to the hive part. I've just gone through a hive part there, I don't think. Yeah.
I'm kinda sorta sad that season 9 is gonna be the last season.
There are
But at
some...
the same time, I'm kinda glad that they are gonna end it before it's gonna turn to complete shit.
I feel like it could have had a couple more seasons in store. Because like so far they have managed to keep going in new directions and making up new characters and stuff.
I don't know, I'm just really salty about how they fucking learned nothing after 8 seasons. They still do stupid mistakes. And these characters that we've grown to love They just do really stupid shit sometimes that they really shouldn't.
I guess.
Well, horses, Hazmati, obviously.
Prison Break, never watched Prison. I don't even know what that is. Only prison-related show that I know, also haven't watched, is some Orange is New Black, I think it was called. I don't know if it was considered good or anything like
Which
that.
show?
Orange is the New Black. That's a show, right? That was a show, I think.
Maybe.
I think it was about an all-female prison, though.
Horses, horses. MLP Hazmati.
It's our secret terminology. It's just like a secret language. No one will ever guess what we mean when we say horses. That's why it's so good. But yeah, I feel like they could have made more. But I mean, I'm totally giving Generation 5 a chance. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully the world isn't stupid.
Those corners. Check those corners.
Because they wanted to do like separate worlds for all of the 3 races now instead of 1. So how the fuck is that gonna work? I don't know. And one of the worlds was just like a city. And like they could really fuck it up if they wanted. Or if they didn't try hard enough or something, I don't know.
I haven't really looked up anything about Gen 5,
Well,
so please don't spoil stuff for me.
I mean, it's all just like ideas and nothing real from the leaks, as far as I know. You know what, I'm gonna use this occasion to not go into the hive and just... I mean, I guess this goes to the hive again. Oh, can't go back up there. Drat, well, I guess I'm gonna have to redo all those hive stuff. If I have any of this shit, yes, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going with this first. But yeah, do you not want any, like, even, like, little details about it, Hippocate? Because there's stuff I wanted to mention.
I don't know, I'd rather not know anything.
Even, like,
but
things that you immediately learn as soon as you start watching, like, the first episode, basically, like, what kind of characters they might be.
Well, I already know that it's gonna be the same characters,
Reimagined
like with
also.
different personalities.
Yeah, and different races even. Well, that was what I wanted to say anyway, so yeah. It's pretty much all I know. And the rest that was in the leaks was like ideas, nothing concrete, I don't think. Some of the ideas are fairly terrible. They wanted to completely get rid of AJ's countryness, for example.
Well, yeah, that's kinda not cool.
They wanted to make her like an urban black girl, personality-wise.
The fuck?
Right? Doesn't fit at all, but It was all like emails in the process of people talking about that stuff with like higher ups and shit.
I hope they don't go like the entire like SJW way.
Well, you know, I feel like the current show is pretty good in terms like all the morals that could have gone in that direction go in the complete opposite. The episode which actually you should have watched today is slightly if it's The Sound of Silence, which I think it should be, has a good moral which is against that. Then you remember that whole equality village, which is pretty anti that, and I think there was some other one in there somewhere, I forget. But basically I actually pretty much always agree with the morals. I think they're good, and I don't think there's a danger of them going in the complete opposite direction if they have the same people. Okay, this is where I died, but for what? For nothing.
Hazmati, this entire time we were talking about My Little Pony.
I feel like you've mispronounced the last word, but whatever.
No, I think it's just my mic being shit.
Could be.
I can sort of hear myself as like feedback from your audio, and it doesn't sound anything like what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, Louis, they currently have zebras for that, but I guess there's only one in the show, but still. She even raps all the time. I mean, not really.
Well, I do, Hazmati. Antroid does.
Yep. Most sane
It's a good
people,
show.
most normal people do. At this day and age. It's current year, man. We're behind the times. But yeah, now I'm curious because I think I remember 3 morals that were especially good in that sense. So the Sounds of Silence, the Equality Village, there was something else. Oh, the finale. I'm not gonna mention anything about that, but I'm gonna explain why I think it's very nice in that sense after you see it after years. Most everyone has seen the finale by now, so I wish I didn't like wait for proper air dates so I could discuss the shit with you, but yeah. Well, speaking of that, Luis, there's a very good crossover fanfic that I'm reading, like the 5th book of. Man, this door should open. It's pretty hilarious with Warhammer 4000.
I still got to watch, read the second part of that.
I think the second part started in some way that made me slightly less enthusiastic about reading it, but whatever it was, it quickly resolves, and it continues being fantastically funny the whole way. This is a little bit a little bit of a shift in like story focus in the last one, the 5th one, so that one's going a bit slower for me.
I don't even know who that is, Luis.
I've seen some Warhammer 40k like lore videos, but I don't know who they were from.
I've only watched streams of a guy painting Warhammer miniatures, and that's that.
I've seen stuff like top 10 scariest things in Warhammer 40k, or some about like the origins of the Emperor and minor stuff that I was interested in. Okay, so there's that place. How do I keep ending up with like no health? Fuck! I didn't even see that. Is there behind me shit? No, that was just a wall. Behind me shit, yeah, that's the... Pretend that oh no, there is behind me shit. Pretend that I said it with all like dashes between the words. That's how I meant it, not just the wrong order of words. Well, if it's lore videos, there's a slight chance some of the stuff that I watched might have been that. Okay, so where the fuck does the behind me shit come from now? I'm triggered by this. They don't come when I'm watching the place.
These are quantum aliens.
Absolutely. Schrodinger's fucking aliens. Maybe they're all descendants of that alien from Alien Spread 2 because I think he ate a cat to grow up. God damn it! Shotgun's seriously not the best in places where you can get stuck on things and whatnot. Ooh, a skull! Oh shit, double shit. This is becoming a Half-Life 1 gameplay almost, with the amount of quick saving that I'm having to do. What if I tasted? No. Okay, well. Oh, well, okay, that will... No! It can also punch the trees. Damn it. Yeah, hard difficulty, Hazamati. Of course I mean hard difficulty. On hard difficulty, that game fucking sucks. I like how that column gets blown by the explosion. That's just humorous.
I think it's not even hard, even on normal. If you try to play no death, like Iron Man, you're gonna find it really quickly that it gets really fucking annoying.
I think that all the marine fights are just unfair. I don't know how to fight them properly. Got them auto aim. I don't want to shoot the wall. Yeah. Yeah. You know, we're just gonna use the shotgun, whatever. I guess I got the skull. Okay.
I guess I should maybe just man up and play fucking Cry of Fear.
Yeah. Throw at Stracha is a good game-ish. For, you know, viewing others play.
Whatever you're gonna do, go fast.
That was enough. I'm not the biggest fan of the strobe lighting. It always messes with my head. See, I'm speaking Scottish, another foreign language. I'm just gonna ignore this whole fucking thing. Red key. Just to confirm, blue key. For some reason, every time I hear aliens sing me sound, part of me always feels like I hear some sort of like 50s horror movie ooh, in there.
Check those corners. Check those corners.
Did you check the corner Antroid?
Check those corners. Check those corners.
Кнопку нажмите. No. This is out of place. I don't want this be here at all. Man. This is not promising. Yeah. Fucking ghost bugs, that adds a little bit of the creepy factor to them. Yeah. Of course the Doom AI makes them run like idiots, but as soon as they come close to me they remember how to target me and face me to walk. Okay. No, not okay whatsoever.
Nice one.
Yes. Could have worked.
They cannot kill you if you kill yourself. Smart.
The smart gun is rubbing off on me. The rocket, like the grenade launcher, should be named the smart gun, honestly. Times like these, I'm starting to feel that my decision to do fast monsters might have been misguided. Anyway, oh, there's a giant fire thing. Nice. Why? Why is there a giant fire thing? No, I can, Hazmati, I very much can. Okay, kinda caught up with the chat. Ooh, see the skill? This is the skill. What I cannot play with is very little ammunition, but there's gonna be some somewhere, surely. Oh. Well, I just waited all that on stuff that I didn't see. Fuck all of y'all! I'm out of here. Fucking columns, man. Works out. Okay. Wait, what? No, I didn't. I made a GTA 4 video. That was mildly funny, I guess. In some parts.
Is that the one that had like South Park music and got banned?
Ah, no, that was like Vice City and San Andreas, but GTA 4 had like a music track from the game radio. A bunch of clips recorded with the game.
That's the one that plays like Rasta music.
Maybe. I think I actually made one shittier one that played like one of the Russian rap songs from the game, but also the one that I think it's called like Wacky Town or something, or Crazy Town. I don't remember actually. Okay, I guess fire hurts.
I kinda remember not liking that one.
You suck. That one was the funniest. Okay, so where were those aliens that I killed previously? Funky Town. Oh, it must have been Funky Town. I'm gonna blow your mind, Hazmati, but I think this fire might actually be mutant sludge, like the radiation sludge from Doom. Like many things in this PC. I don't know if we could ever change the messages. Okay, let's not walk into the fire. I think the blinking sectors hurt. That's the indication you get. Why is it all burning there? Okay, so this goes in the fire. There was this thing here. And nothing else. Oh no! Oh. Okay, nice. Some pulse rifle stuff, which amounts to 20 ammo, but I'll take it.
Doesn't those Doom also give you messages like this?
I don't remember, but I don't know if you could like even edit them at any point. Okay, I got the red key. There was a red door in the beginning, I think. I also have completely ignored this whole side. For understandable reasons, I think. Also, yeah, the mutate doesn't really make that much sense. I don't know if Zidom invented it or not. Maybe because the suit to protect you from it is called the radiation suit. No.
Well, Hazmati, to be honest, if you play like Alien vs Predator Gold, all levels kinda look the same as well.
I wouldn't say that, actually. The marine levels look somewhat different. Some of them are outside, like the second one has a lot of outside portions.
Well, you had outside portions here as well.
That's true. Yeah, I got to walk around the columns here. But I like that. I think for what it can do with the like Doom-like textures and slightly modified textures and other easy to make textures, it does a pretty good job of capturing the aliens' like mood, which is all I'm looking for. I can take a lot of the same if it's something that I enjoy. Like Doom 3, for example. Many would argue is very repetitive, but I don't give a shit. Yeah, that might be behind the red door, maybe? All that stuff.
All those magazines, just 1 pixel out of reach.
Magazines or clips?
Magazines.
I
Clip
don't
is
know.
a different thing, and everyone gets it wrong.
They're called clips though, in Doom. Are you arguing with Doom?
Yes, I'm arguing with Dumbass, who thought to write clip instead of a magazine.
AVP2, if only it didn't have shit gameplay. That one has pretty varied environments. But one, it's kinda actually hard to keep track, because you're always on the move and whatnot. I usually can't even keep track of what's going on. Environment-wise, the textures are pretty much all that there is, otherwise it's just corridors. Very simple geometry. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Yeah, and I guess you get the blue key after that place with all the clips in it. So I'm going back to the beginning then. There's something in there somewhere. Ah, it's probably that thing that I already used some ammo on previously. Anyway, here we are back here. At least this doesn't do the freaking AVP 2008 shit and partially take place in fucking stupid Predator Mayan pyramids, which I hated from both the Endless Predator movie and the game from 2008. So boring. Okay, where was there a blue door? Oh no, it was right at the start as well. Never mind. Oh, but this is closed. I guess I gotta walk around again. Let's see if I can orient myself without using the auto map. Oh. Probably escape through here. Yes. Nice. Fuck off. I see you, piece of shit. Oh boy. 4 different directions. I wonder where the alien's gonna be.
Plot twist, all of them.
Oh. I will die. I'm exiting as soon as I can. Yeah, that's a very convoluted piece of geography there. Looks like I can maybe reach it from here. I'm gonna ignore that drop. I think it goes somewhere I've already been.
There's another meme related to magazines. Like, you know, for AK-47, a lot of Russian people call AK-47 magazines Rajok. I'm not sure how to, like, translate it into English, but that would be something like ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And I don't know why people do that, because they are not really called that, and I don't think any like military people call them that. And that's why people like make meme pictures, like clip, and they picture of a clip, then magazine, picture of a magazine, and then Rajok, and picture of an ice cream, and then like know the difference.
Gun memes. Never thought it would come up. in any way. I didn't even know it existed. Learn new things. And I've been
Well, it's
slouching
not
in my
much
shit.
of a meme. Just I don't have a better word for it.
Why do I keep wanting to like look around corners using my head? That's a Doom thing. It hasn't happened in newer games to me.
You're just checking your corners,
Yeah.
like the game tells you to.
Also keep it tight, people. I'm keeping it tight, yo. And the hood. Looks like
Also on
we're
topic
taking-
of weapon memes, I guess AK-47 isn't really a thing. And we should be saying AK-74.
That seems unfair. If they're infinitely tall, I wonder if this works. Didn't seem to. Shit.
Good fucking luck with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so it's the left one that explodes. Maybe I can escape if I kill this one first. Interesting place. Ah! I feel like I was supposed to have killed them previously. Whew. Okay. Well, so that done. Luckily this is pretty close. Well, Luis, I had a grandmother once that we just call that even if she's not old, because that's just like the word for grandmother. But none currently would fill the role. I'm afraid no one qualifies. But it's just like an old woman or a grandmother, whatever you want. It's the word babushka. Also, everyone fucking says babushka, which is wrong. It's babushka.
Well, a lot of people make mistakes like
That's
that
true.
when speaking Russian.
Also, no one can pronounce the letter U. So... Oh, well, okay, I guess I escaped. Sulaco now. I've visited every fucking level here. What was the Sulaco? That was a real thing, wasn't it?
I'm gonna look it up.
A ship, perhaps? Because it would make sense for me to be on a ship. I escaped. This looks like a ship on tiny, humorous legs.
Yeah, that's a spaceship from Aliens.
Check out this spaceship in this hangar here.
Oh wow.
Barely fits, as you can see. A very tight fit.
It's like a dropship or something.
Oh, hi. Now it fucking shoots. Oh, hey, bye. This reminds me, wasn't the last level of Enemy Spreader 1 for the Marine just a queen boss fight in a large room? Where I couldn't figure
Maybe.
out how to beat her, so I had to look it up or something. I don't remember exactly. There's some weird shit in there. Also, this is all completely pointless, isn't it? Whee! Let's surf real fast. Okay, I guess it is all completely pointless. Oh, haha. I knew this was in here somewhere.
Oh yes.
Now, if only I was invulnerable as well. That I question the usefulness of this. Oh, hi, Mark. Why was it in the ship with me, though? You know what? I'm gonna use 4 of them. Oh no, I cannot. Oh, but it does give you like 2000 armor. Well, 200. Same thing. This seems rendered, actually.
I wonder what kind of 3D software they had back in the day.
I mean, 3ds Max is ancient. It's been one of the earlier versions. Yeah, okay, you know what?
Don't get greedy, Antroid. Don't rely on paint chance too much.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket and use my conventional weapons. So if this is a cyber demon, and if this is to 8, I'm guessing that killing this thing is actually gonna end the level. Don't come on. I have better things. To defeat the cyber demon, shoot at it until it dies. Good thing I've seen that. Stop fucking taking this out. Surely you have some other weapon.
Come the fuck on, Antroid.
Okay, I'll come on. Fine. Okay, that didn't work. Well, cyber aliens are a thing, as Supercat previously said. And this thing has like real long wind up as well. For some reason. I should just start. It feels like punching it would be easier. Apart from, you know, all the shooting. I wonder if this just does like fuck ton of damage.
It better fucking do fuck ton of damage. Otherwise, what's the point?
Maybe the 200 armor just... I wonder if the other freeloaders, power loaders will give you... Oh, what? Oh. They give you 200 ammo again. Armor. Ugh. You know, when we were killing cyber demons with a chainsaw in our little co-op session, that was because we had infinite respawns. I don't know if I ever wanted to do it in a single player environment. Man, I picked the worst place to save. I'm gonna resave. I don't think these power loaders are meant to be able to sort of save this much. This feels unrealistic. Damn it. I like how it melts into the floor as well. Man, it just attacks like ahead of time. I don't know how much I like this boss fight. It seems questionable. I'm gonna save scam the hell out of this one.
I don't blame you. Fuck this.
That's a bit dumb. Well, I mean, considering this is like one of the first TCs, that's probably in the age of, hey, I cannot really do much better at this point, I don't know how to do it much better, so just the fact that I made a fucking alien twin boss fight with a power load is gonna be enough. People were surprisingly tolerant to quick saves coming back in the day. So this probably was meant, or was seen mostly as like a real challenging final boss. Some games were just like this. You kinda gotta keep in mind the time of release for everything that you play. Maybe it doesn't work much better. Fucking thing. Oh no, they don't give it 200 armor again.
I wonder if you can like map a key for drop weapon and then pick up another one.
That probably isn't gonna give me 200 armor though. I don't think it's coded as a weapon that also gives you armor. I don't think that's possible. I think it was just like an invisible 200 armor in one of them. I don't know why, like how it was only the one that I picked up though. It's a mystery, oh well. Actually, I'm not to say because I didn't do anything. I think I'm also getting shot. There must be some sort of approach to this, like approach after a shot and then... Because a lot of this is just being shot, not the melee attacks. Or is it only attack? Does it even have the melee attack? Or is it just shooting me when I'm like losing to pain chance? It's hard to say. Cyber Demon didn't have melee attacks, that's something I know for sure. Only in the SNES Doom. Also, it's kind of annoying that when I load, if I just keep holding shift it doesn't do running, I have to release it and repress it again. Man, how did I even approach this before? Like, I seem to be unable to do more than 2 hits anymore. God damn this boss though. Kinda sucks. What use is there to all this armor that I've got? I don't want to cheat, but I also kind of want to cheat, I'll be honest. Or you know what I could do? I could use the landscape to my advantage. Come on, couple more steps, you can do it. Almost. And you can look at an infinite loop of shooting shit. Doesn't want to move at all. Oh shit, but the fucking chainsaw pulls me toward them. Damn it. Okay, I guess it doesn't really work that way. I wonder if there's like questions on the internet how to do this final boss and people saying, hey, it's really easy. I hate that. When there's something real unfair and difficult in the game. Someone somewhere has wasted enough, I wanted to use the word wasted to be more spiteful, wasted enough time of their life to master it so they think it's easy. And when someone new asks, hey, how do I do this? Some douchebags always come and go like, hey, it's easy, man, you shouldn't be having problems with that. And don't you dare try to point out it's actually pretty badly made and unfair. Of course, it's some asshole somewhere mastered it, it cannot be unfair. Alternative. Are they flying? Do they fly through the pipes? No. Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Maybe there is like some crusher here somewhere you could use.
Kinda doubtful. I don't think there's much I missed. There's the whole ventilation around the place, which I have no idea why it's there. What's the strategic point to it? Man, dude, just walk. Walk towards me. It's really like, what's the, why did, I guess the other one was a spider mastermind, so it's a different enemy. Well, this one cannot stop shooting. I wish it could stop shooting and just come towards me. So I could maybe kill it with the pipes or something. God, fucking go down there! I wonder if this can be used to my advantage somehow. Like, what if I can get it stuck in the lift? Yeah, I'm getting really sick of it. Power loader blocking half of my screen. Where'd it go? I feel like it might be in the power loader room actually. No, it... Oh, no, ooh, right there. Okay, maybe not. Yeah. Did you ever think you'd see someone running through the vents in a power loader? Whee! That should be in some aliens game. Okay, I'm very close to looking it up on the internet. Let me quickly check. Aliens DC Last Boss. I'm not gonna watch like videos. I wanna see if there's any text discussions of it. No walkthrough in here. No, I don't really want to look through a lot of websites and stuff.
Like literally the first link is Doom Wiki, and it says cargo bay loader replaces the chainsaw. Although this looks cool, it is essentially equivalent in power to the chainsaw. It should never be used against the Alien Queen.
Well, I don't have anything else. What the fuck? I have only the fist. Surely the fist is equivalent to the fist. That is a bit BS. Well, I killed the spider mastermind with my fist. I can do to a cyber demon. Whoops, it's oh, I'm dead as well. No, well, I mean... Whoops, it's dead. I had a very strong fist there. You made it! The queen is dead! Nest is history. And the derelict, plague-bearing whole ship was probably destroyed in the blast. Most of what blast? Most of those who came to are dead. But you are safe on the Sulaco. The nightmare is over for now. Thanks for playing Aliens DC. Be sure to distribute it to your friends. That's all for now. Or Aliens DC becomes quite popular, I'll make a level and graphics supplement. In the meantime, try that. Ah yeah, there was bonus levels. So yeah, I feel like I cannot adequately judge this because I was playing on fast and also on like a source port that was probably not made for or tested for. But that final boss is irredeemable shit. There's no way it could ever be good if you don't have enough ammo starting. There is just no way. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. This looks a bit familiar. Anyways, my fire check my targets, go away everyone. God damn it. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like playing this bonus level at this point. Maybe with extra, like, you know what? Let's play like nature intended. Apart from the columns, of course. Can you imagine if they moved like this throughout most of my playthrough? Okay, it's one of them explode you once then. Alright, well, I am out of here. This is like the bonus levels in Aliens vs Predator. That are even more disconnected. I'm not sure if I should keep playing this with a fast monster zone. It really doesn't seem viable. It's just gonna keep reducing me to 6 health and then I'll have to reload every time. Oh, was one of them guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put it to false again. Then again, this doesn't seem like something that should work. And it doesn't. Fair enough. This is one of those starts. Oh! Oh, nice. Space Hulk, what's that? Is that Warhammer 40k? I know nothing about them. God damn it. Well, these are print keys, the textured, so it's only appropriate to fight them that way. I'll never get over these columns. Space Marine Terminators are selling monsters. Well, what genre of games? Like first person, third person? What are they? Shooter, slasher? I'm not sure if I know if there is more shooting or hitting people with swords in Warhammer 40k, so not sure what to expect. Also, I'm out of everything again. Perfect. This seems like it's pretty much just a mishmash of all the existing levels. Not sure how much value is there in playing it, but I guess I'll keep going until I'm super sick of it. Yeah. I'm getting more sick by the minute. Aha. Oh, turn that. Nah. Strategy of any sort, I pass. Only strategy game that I'm willing to play is Heroes Might Magic 3. Maybe 4. Very maybe.
What about that Mario game?
Ah, rabbits, nah. I decided I don't want to support Ubisoft in any way.
Is Ubisoft really shit? Or
Yeah.
are you just salty because of Might and Magic stuff?
Might Magic, the language lock, and it's also pretty shit overall. What about the Banjo 2 FPS minigame? I've played that when I emulated Banjo 2. Which, by the way, is the superior Banjo-Kazooie game, Fight Me. I feel like facehuggers were meant to be able to drop off ledges in this game. Which I don't know how, because the original Doom monsters cannot do that either. Ah, damn it. Well, that was kind of bullshit.
This level is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
They really don't give you enough ammo.
Maybe there is more that I can find that I'm just not finding. But aliens don't really strike me as the setting where you would play this kind of gameplay, scrounging for ammo and using your fucking fist. Life's fine on my side, maybe it translates poorly through YouTube. Everyone fuck off, blue key, alright. I found the blue key in here somewhere, I think, previously. Yeah. That tree will save me. Hold him off tree. Oh. Okay. So where did I fall in here? Oh, there's fuckers in there. There's plenty of fuckers in there. Nope. I got the red key, yeah, but... where did I use that? Because I haven't been here. Ooh, this looks important.
Nice and easy.
This looks like it's from GoldenEye. You fight like a woman in here or a man, I don't remember. Aha! Armor. That's gonna be useful. Let's pocket it for now though.
I think I even know what you're talking about. You like fight that guy, what's his name, like... Not fight, you just like talk to him. Like Trevelyan or what's his name.
Maybe.
And then you need to blow up these tanks.
Maybe. Well, if nothing else, the freeloader really helps against the face hunters. I don't know if it helps against the aliens as much as a chainsaw helps against demons. Normally. Well, maybe. Only some of them are explosive. Well, there's the ammo problem kind of solved. Ah, I see. I see what it is. Heh. Your own eggs are... What was the phrase? Плохому танцору. These guys cannot pass because of the egg. Yeah, I'm gonna consider trying to kill them all. You know what though? This still is more fair than many parts of the Alien vs Predator game, especially the second one. The second one is secretly like total bullshit. Unless you're playing as the Predator. I can die. Why is this thing just not susceptible to pain chance? Yeah, whatever. Oh, blue. Like, if you play as an alien, after the first awesome stages of stealth, in the later stages, no matter where you are, how much darkness you are, everyone just knows where you are immediately as you're in their line of sight. Maybe motion detectors, but still, it's unfair as hell. You're like running along the ceiling in a very dark little place, and all the marines from below immediately start shooting you, because of course. And if you play as a marine, the aliens are just fucking fast and kill you before you can shoot them sufficiently. I don't know if I beat those games on hard difficulties, but when I tried it seemed kind of impossible. Not sure what the Stalker comment was referring to, because I don't know when that comment was made there. So I don't know if I agree or disagree. Stalker is also really difficult for me. For some reason some people find it really easily manageable, but I just cannot deal with it. I get killed by every fucking bandit all the time. Especially in like a blue sky, that place in the town, in the new area, by some factory as you climb a hill. I've seen people say that, hey, there's some real nice fighting in there, like gunplay. But then like that place was safe scum central, it was completely impossible. What the hell, man? Which quotes, Luis? What do you mean?
Maybe from Stalker.
Well, I mean, weren't that translated like "get out of here, Stalker"? Yeah. Most of bandit quotes are gibberish, more or less.
А ну, чеки-бреки в дамке!
Yeah, exactly. Сбоку заходи. I guess that one means it's like flank, not flank, but like from the side. How do you say that? Come at them from the side.
Well, flank them from the side. That sounds alright.
I guess it does. Also, Valley. Who did they want to Valley? I forget. Valley.
Маслину поймал!
I don't remember that.
Well, I don't remember it either. But
Okay.
I think that's a quote from Stalker.
Okay. What else was there? Like, Шухер, пацаны! It's like, shit's up. No, not shit's up. It was like a something's up. What's the phrase? Something's up. Like
I don't know.
basically, alert.
Achtung.
I guess. Oh no. They also are very fond of just dying with I'm alive. That's an exploding one, good to know. I'm gonna pocket the freeloader once again. Would I keep calling it a freeloader? It's a power loader. Actually, as soon as I have As long as I have ammo, I'm not gonna resort to the freaking power loader at all. Fuck that. I've heard enough of the stomp stomp. Oh, I cannot go up here. Makes sense. Okay, I'm getting a bit sleepy though, but I want to finish. I don't want to just stop this. I want to finish it in some capacity. Oh, there's
You already finished it in some capacity.
with slightly cheat assisted capacity, but yeah, there is also the bonus levels. I forget if I actually ever got around to playing the bonus levels of the Marine and the Predator. I don't think Mля refers to anyone's mother specifically. I feel like it's just a letter alteration from Bля, which is like a loose woman, I guess, just kind of shortened. Get fucked, pillar. Something like, yeah. Oh, well, I cannot wear armor over my power loader, so I guess I'm just gonna leave it here. Didn't get any keys, but there was some other place with a blue door, I believe. Maybe that? Can I? No, I cannot. Drat. Well, let's find our way back. It seems like we killed almost everyone, actually. Forward through this. This might have been a blue door here. Yellow, I see. Okay. Where's another blue thing? Have I been down here? I might not have been down here. Oh. New stuff. I guess I got a little smart gun plasma ammo. Oh, that's by the yellow door. What? Oh, I didn't fall with the lift there. Interesting. Whee! Cruising.
Steady, people. Let's finish our sweep. We're still Marines and we gotta jump.
Cargo. Man, this is just E1 and 2. The giant labyrinth only small. Okay. Заходи сбоку заходи. Yeah, that's the one that like flanked them from the side. Basically, come from the side, come. That doesn't really sound right in English, but no. Different orders of words work in Russian. Заходи is literally like just approach or something like that.
Or enter.
Yeah. But I don't think they mean it that way.
Well, obviously.
Hippocat, you do that. I'm too busy playing. How do I get there again?
Actually, I'm not sure if Zboku should be like together or separate.
I'm pretty much it's one word. I thought they were gonna say if it should be S or Z.
I'm not that dumb. I'm just a little dumb.
I'm actually a bit that dumb because I wasn't sure right away. I was like, I wonder if it's actually with Z. Because you know, I remember that rule where like the second letter, if it's what do you call it? I forget the Russian terms even, like a zvonka, I think?
Yeah.
You use Z, but if it's not the zvonka, which I forget what it's called in that case, glухая maybe?
Glухая.
Yeah. In that case you use S. And B is zvonka, so I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure it should be with the S.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure. Hey, what the hell is this then? Hell
This
planet?
looks like first level.
Yeah, but with aliens and in hell. Super hell. It is called Slow of Despair though.
Well, the previous level was called Hell Keep,
Yeah.
so I guess they didn't rename these ones.
I'll be honest, my desire to play this level is a bit limited. I'm gonna check out if anything's changed in a meaningful way anywhere. But beyond that, I feel like we're finished with this TC. Overall a positive experience, but that last boss and a couple of the last stages, I guess fast monsters was a mistake. It was to my benefit most of the time, but in some of the situations made it really unfair. And it overall feels like a product of the time where it seemed completely fine to expect people to know like where to save ammo, where you would need a lot of ammo to actually be able to finish for boss fights and whatnot. And part of me wants to like it again, because I used to like it because back in the day you didn't have much choice and you just had to beat the same game by playing it over and over again. You could afford to, like, you know, figure out strategies and all that stuff. But nowadays, if I'm totally honest with myself, I actually don't feel like doing that for most games. So if I was like playing this over and over, maybe even without saves or something crazy like that, like SNES Doom, it would be a legitimate way to play, I guess. And you know, nothing would be unfair at like your 10th attempt where you knew everything wherever it was. Everything? Yes. But yeah, you know what? If it's just like the first level but with enemies, I think I'm alright. So this was Aliens TC. I don't know what I'm gonna play next. Probably before I go to the Ashes, I get to the Ashes mod. I might just want to check out Aliens Colonial Marines. TC, not TC, just WOD, I guess. Which not to be mixed with the actual game. I'm actually gonna start it right now, so we see the very beginning of it, just like as a teaser. Remove this. Add.
What is this magic?
What magic? It's.
You're using a launcher instead of manually editing the shortcut.
Of course I am.
What is this?
What am
Are
I?
you not hardcore enough?
Peasant? I'm not a peasant. Okay. Maybe I have. Oh, okay, it's back here. And it's called Marines for Zoom. Blah 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 blah. Didn't offer me any choice in the stuff, but you can see it's a different caliber of wood. I'm not gonna try to read this right now. I don't know how to. Okay, I could probably read it on pause when I play this next. But yeah, so this is interesting. I don't know if I need like looking up and down on this though. Also,
You probably don't if you have auto aim.
It might be prudent. Is this the same cursor? I feel like it's the same cursor from TC.
It is.
Might be prudent to actually switch to.
Noise.
It's color is W. I guess it's software. I'm gonna go OpenGL. Still kinda laggy. It's probably the rain. Sometimes switching to OpenGL fixes the lag and these kinds of things. I'm not sure personally, like, does... I'll have to think about this. Okay, the sky looks like that. I wanna remember how the sky looks.
Just read the fucking TXT file. That will probably tell you in which mode you should play.
I did read it, but I don't remember it saying anything. Interesting how drastically the sky changes. OpenGL changes everything. You know what? I feel like through color software,
It's
kind
kinda
of like
darker. Cannot see shit.
I don't know. OpenGL is just over bright for me. Does that sound? But you know, big part is like I'm annoyed by how laggy this is. Also, the rain droplets fall in really straight lines. If you see like on the ground the patterns.
What is this like 10 above your ammo? Is it like cam lights?
Might be the flares. I don't know any buttons.
Well, you should check custom buttons then.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna play it right now, and I will probably figure out all the custom stuff before I start next streams. Where's the usual custom? Is there? I feel like it's usually like a category here for custom shit. I don't see it though.
It's probably not all the way down. It's probably somewhere up.
I feel like it usually is like the last one. I don't know. It might be. There is several text files in there. One of them is like read before, which I did read, like to survive, but it's just general strategy tips. Let's check it out right now in the archive. I think it's this one. Let's go. I guess I didn't read this, the actual readme. You guys aren't just gonna see it at all because I'm not capturing my screen.
I can see it.
Yeah, Hippocat's cheating. Yeah, a couple Dwayne Hicks. Best movie in our history, aliens, blah blah blah. I'm gonna skip all this for now. Doesn't seem to be saying what to play it in. I'm just reading it diagonally though.
Oh, it says OpenGL option and dynamic lights.
Oh, so it's like.
So maybe it's OpenGL.
Well, I mean, yeah, it does make sense if it would probably give you OpenGL. At first I read that as like, if you want to play OpenGL, this is what you said, but it would make sense. And I mean, if there is OpenGL settings for me here, that probably means that at least that is intended with these settings. Okay, display options. OpenGL, no, display options, gamma. That's highly large. Brightness 0. Contrast 1. OpenGL options. All yes. What's all yes?
Dynamic lights, all yes.
Where is
It's a different menu. Go back.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's already on.
Light intensity 1, light size 1. I'm sorry, what? It's not in me here. Doesn't seem to be in here either. Well, they do change a lot of the... Well, at least I think for this new GZ Doom. Fucking hell! They changed a lot of the menus, like option menus in some ways. Man, this is too bright.
Looks fine to me.
Of course it does. And I guess I might as well enable auto aim. Wait, look spring, fuck that. Whee. Ah! Hey!
That's kinda weird.
Oblivion trees. I always point out to people that Oblivion trees, if you do that under them, that's how they look as well. But yeah, so I guess we're also, I might as well. By the way, are there some, I feel like there was some sprite settings in here, like this for example.
Man, fucking Doom has so many options I never ever used.
Right. Yeah, what I wanted to actually do was, by the way, check out the new, like there's no resolution select anymore, you just do this weird shit. Not a lot of options either, but I guess I might as well use a slightly higher one. So yeah, this one, what we're gonna be playing next then. I'm just gonna go inside somewhere to see how it looks inside. I want to make it darker, I'll be honest, but I guess for YouTube's benefit, might as well keep it this way. And something's already blocking me. Maybe I need to put compatibility options as well into something. Default maybe.
Imagine if every raindrop would block you.
So yeah, okay, I think our setup is complete, this looks fine enough. So yeah, next time I don't know when I'm gonna stream.
You still haven't found the button for flare.
Yeah, who cares about it? Alright, this might be actually in the readme. Actually, since Hippocate spots stuff that I don't, I'm gonna put it on the screen that he sees. Construction, play information. It's not that. There is also this one I'm not gonna read, and read before play, which didn't seem to have any buttons in it either. Well, I guess yeah, that's something that I will. Man, I'm too used to my camera being there. It's here, I gotta remember. I'm gonna, unless I forget.
There's like this controls weapon state 1 to 4. Maybe it's those.
At least it has secondary fire. Rapid fire from the pistol.
Yeah, like what are those?
No idea.
Try maybe setting them to something.
I'm also gonna set all this stuff to some stuff. Now this is a choice.
Just set it to whatever and see if it works at all.
Nope.
Well, shit.
Oh, cool.
Wow, Half-Life sounds.
Also, I have to hold the button to shine the flashlight. The battery seems to be infinite.
Can you hit shit with your flashlight?
Nah, no other. Oh, this is my cheat. The middle mouse button. Some really interesting rendering of the light there on the sides. Huh. Use open, move forward. It's probably not gonna be like drop item. D-pad down. What's D-pad down on me? Ah! You use item. They're green though. I think they should be red. Anyway, yes. At this point, okay. Also, this flashlight triggers me. There's a sound, it's blinking, it's kind of the worst. Heh, I recognize this shit.
Remember that fucking vehicle from DTST? That was all like stairs and shit.
Well, very vaguely. I remember the fact that it existed, something like that, but... I remember the giant Minecraft watermelon. Okay, so this rain is like unbelievably laggy. But I don't think there's anything I can do at this point. This is probably intended for GZ Doom and nothing else. So yeah, okay, thank you all for watching Alien Soul Conversion. As I said, overall, I think it's, especially for the time when it came out, it's admirable what it did. Guy actually did make all the sprites from something, or maybe he just took them from like Aliens Trilogy for like arcades or PlayStation or something. Not sure. But still, went through the trouble, added a bunch of new stuff with clever usage of what you could do with the engine without any modding capabilities, apart from, you know, replacing the graphics and some vague properties of any things. The final fight fucking sucks. If you could, you probably should have increased the speed of the aliens a little bit. Because I did have to play with fast monsters for it to actually feel like the aliens and not just like slow walking pinky demons from Doom. But that might have kind of ruined the whole like balance of things, because I feel like I would have been getting hit much less if it wasn't fast monsters, because they have they need time to attack and everything. But yeah, overall it's kind of on the level of what I was expecting, and a bit better as well, apart from all the glitches that didn't work right. But I kind of blame GZ Doom for that in a way. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in for that. Next time, whenever inspiration strikes, I'm gonna stream either this, or if I'm suddenly in the mood for Ashes, I'm just gonna stream Ashes 2063. And at some point I'm gonna announce when Witcher starts. But until then, see you all later and goodbye.
Goodbye.